should be live.
There's nothing more.
I see my face.
There's nothing Americans are more afraid of.
You see your face. Yes, Baka. That's exactly where we're going to start the conversation.
I'm sorry, we're live?
Yes.
I am
That's why I asked if everyone was ready and said we were ready to go
I'm
live.
sorry, I was thinking about nipples.
That's right. America is afraid of nipples.
That's
And
that,
Tom's playing videos.
I
that's
challenge you to prove me
It's on
wrong.
Twitch's site. I forgot to mute it.
Wow.
On Twitch's channel.
oh boy, that's a strong start.
Anyway, so we were in
We
space.
just lost one of our viewers.
So we were in space.
This is why we got 3 people who occasionally log in for part of our stream, huh?
Oh, hey, we got
Anyway. So yeah, this is the 5th time we've actually sat down and played this
The
game.
5th?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Feels
it's
like
five.
50.
What, you guys don't keep track of the episodes?
I keep track of episodes.
When I post them on when I post them here and I post them on YouTube after they get processed. Hopefully I won't have to process this one. I can just pop it over there because
Yeah, that'd be nice.
we're not officially on any of the levels for anything yet, so it doesn't matter if we post it whenever we want.
Exactly.
So,
You're just creating yourself extra work because you love it.
yeah, I love it. That's exactly. No, it's been a fun project learning how to do all this. Remember, you guys voted for this to happen. I did not vote for this to happen. But
I thought it would be a fun idea.
yeah,
I still think it's fun.
Yeah, I think the idea is fun. The reality, no, it's been fun. I've been enjoying this.
It's like buying a pet. You know, you think it's fun, and then 4 a.m. you have to walk it, and you're like, oh.
I think it's a good idea, and then you have to realize that it poops everywhere. And then it stops being fun.
She's talking on the phone.
Yeah, she thinks she has to talk loud if they're far away and they're on the phone. I'm not kidding.
Yep.
Measure for the decibels.
Yeah. So,
So,
recap.
space.
Space.
The Final Frontier.
You guys,
What's the voyages of some...
yeah, the voyages of some people who happened to be on a freighter together right before their job contact got shot. Yeah, you
These are their
guys,
stories.
you guys kind of got lumped together. You investigated some gangs. You did a job investigating some gangs.
I hear the air quotes.
Not gonna call it a good job. I'm just gonna say you guys did a job investigating some gangs.
I mean, it was a job.
But
And we got paid.
yeah, you got paid.
Ooh, Ruffles, the loudest potato chip.
But you then
Make sure to eat it right in the middle, everyone.
just
It's the best potato chip.
I'm not-
Frito-Lay does not, it's not sponsored.
yeah, we're not sponsored by anybody.
What actually happened last
But
time?
we are looking for sponsors and are open for sponsorship.
No, we're not.
So no, we're not. So far, we've been sponsored by like my birthday money for the extra monitor and Sirenscape. Hey, Sirenscape isn't sponsoring us, but we use them and they're pretty fun.
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, you guys did this job. You found out what the gangs were fighting over. It was actually a deeper corporate issue. Who owns the mining rights to this rock that is attached to a ship that recently returned to the station, but the crew is missing, so it came back as a ghost ship. You were contacted by the Eoxian ambassador to go out and investigate the ship to try to figure out, where exactly the legal responsibility for what happened is, to see who gets possession of the ship and this, they're calling it the drift rock because it was found in the drift.
Makes sense.
You boarded, you came in, and you started playing with the control panels. You you had 3 possible places to board, and you chose the one where the door was open to space rather than the other 2. And it just so happens that opened straight into engineering.
Lucky us.
So you guys activated the panels, you turned on the lights, and when you did, you startled some things.
Yep.
There were 2 Akatas that were in this section that attacked you. You managed to get the power back on after defeating them. The lights have come back up. The ship is repressurizing. It's going to take it a little while, so you're still on contained breathing for now.
Most of us.
Most of you. Those of you who breathe.
It's like freaking air breathers.
But you find yourself At the rear end of the ship, there is one door that is open. There's another door that's closed. They're both leading towards the front of the ship. There's something else. The Eoxian ambassador also asked you to do a personal favor and find an item for his that was being transported on this ship.
Which may or may not be a coffin. Like, I think some of us established that it's the parameters he gave us was very coffin-like.
Coffin-esque, yeah, right?
Coffin adjacent.
Yeah, coffin adjacent. Let's see, and I just realized that I have my notes up, but I don't actually have the book for this adventure up. Where's that? I have a copy of it on my desktop.
Sheet on my phone, but I'm not gonna pull it up just yet.
Yeah, is your laptop actually charging? Are you going to go dead
Yes, it is
halfway through?
charging.
Oh, good.
Charging or is plugged in?
Yes. It says it's charging, but who can I believe in this day and age?
Alright.
Plugged in, charging, 46 available. So it has gone up since I last checked.
Ooh.
So,
Oh, okay.
progress.
Let's see. Let's jump this book up to the section we're actually on.
Charging, but it would accept electric power.
I remember that. It was just stuck at like 5%.
At that point, it's just a battery that needs
That's
to
a
be-
bad battery or something.
Yeah.
It was a super duper old laptop.
Yeah. It's like it just had to be plugged in constantly.
Yeah, I think at that point the battery acid is keeping it together.
It's just glued together. Anyway, so we have doors, you said?
You've got doors. There are two that are leading forward. One of them is already open, one of them is closed.
Well, I mean, if one's already open.
Let's
The one that's already open isn't the one we came through, is it?
No. Other than the airlock behind you.
It's already open.
We go on that one.
You guys did cycle the airlock to keep your atmosphere on your ship in case you wanted to retreat into an atmosphere, as this one is still recharging.
Yeah, because I think all of our suits only have 10 minutes of life support.
I'll take a look through the open doorway.
Yep, let's go to the open door.
All right, go to the open door.
I'll conga along.
I'll go up front.
Yeah,
Okay,
right.
Cabo wants to be in the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get our
I won't
ass
push
up.
them at all.
I was like, can you? He's a big freaking vest.
All right, and I will move Joffrey up.
My
And again,
nostril craves blood.
because Joffrey is the first character I entered in, and you can only have one character per extra login, Joffrey is the eyes of the group at this point.
Should make a poll to see who should have the perspective.
Technically, if people wanted to log in on their computers, they could all control their own, but it would get big.
It will get big.
All right, so
At least I'd be able to see that.
yeah, you guys peek into this doorway. I'll move everybody else up. Malik, where you want to be in this? You can probably fit like the corridors can fit two people adjacent to each other.
I guess I'll be around the middle.
Are you up there?
I want to be right.
Kaylee, where you want to be in this conga line?
I'll be before or after Malik.
Before or after? Throw you up here.
Might be.
And you want Scrappy right next to you, or Scrappy? You and Scrappy flanking
Oh, I
Malik?
gotta turn off the special.
I'll in the middle of a Malik sandwich.
All right, so yeah, you see.
Extra mustard.
So about 30 feet, there's a wall. There's a right angle. The wall turns when you're peeking through this doorway.
Looks like it's.
Does it turn towards the inside and like the ship internally, or like towards the outside wall?
Yes, this hallway looks like it's kind of the middle of the ship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, then it turns to the
I
right.
forget when we
Yes.
were pulling up the computers in the engineer room. Did it on the computers? Did it show a map of the ship?
Yes, it did. You know that the inner wall that you guys are seeing here is going to be the. Let me adjust that so you can still see you guys. The inner wall of this is going to be where the power core is, and that this is going to lead to the main hallway that leads straight up to the bridge.
Okay.
Do you know where the cargo is?
There are cargo holds on both the port and starboard side of the ship.
Of course, there's 2 cargo holds. Why wouldn't there be?
It's a mining ship who goes out and gets stuff and brings
You don't
stuff
have
back.
to justify it by me. It's stupid.
Either side, right by the other airlocks, is where the cargo is, so it's easy to unload and load.
I don't have
It makes perfect sense.
Stop giving me this information.
The one who looked at the computer and has ranks in engineering definitely knows this.
Okay.
I have race engineering too. So I know
Makes sense to you.
Alright.
The world doesn't make much
Malik's over
sense to
here
Malik. Yeah.
Like, why would they have children? That makes no sense.
Kay, we would say, point in the direction we should go this way to head to the. Oh God, my brain just blanked.
Bridge.
The bridge.
Bridge. Yes, that's the word that I was trying to come up with.
Meanwhile, Malik's like, if they had 2 cargo holds, why did they have to drag the rock behind them?
You know that the rock is bigger than the ship.
Do I?
We
You
saw
you
it.
kind of flew by it on your way to the ship.
With an intelligence of 7, that's obvious.
You saw it though.
You saw it was dragging a big asteroid bigger than the ship.
Like, let's look up a little bit of that.
What's a stroid?
Anyway.
Big
He's
ass.
still- he's
What's a
still
big
not
Yeah,
ass?
slaughtering.
a big asteroid.
A big ass stroid? What's
Yeah.
a stroid?
Stroid's a type of fantasy creature.
Sorry, I had to tell that joke like 3 times to get the joke across.
I got it the first time. I was just
Not funny the
groaning it.
first
Yeah.
time.
Is this thing on?
Oh. Are you out there? I can hear you unsubscribing.
Tanner, you
Luckily,
can put your
luckily so
drums
far we
out
only have 2 viewers, and there were 2
I
of you
can
guys
do that.
logged in, so I know what's going on there.
There.
Alright.
Which is nothing.
All right, so
Scream into the void.
you guys gonna proceed down this hallway?
Yes.
Sure am.
You gotta be traipsing merrily.
I will have my pistol out in case more of those
I'm walking along carefully. There's no
attacky
room for
things
frolicking around.
want to
here.
attack.
Aw,
I'm just walking.
I'm
Okay.
small. I can frolic, but I will
But
have.
my gun will be ready and Scrappy's gun will be ready.
I will have all 4 of my guns and my knife out.
Don't-
And 1 hand for spellcasting.
Don't mind that you guys are clipping through the wall slightly. It's just-
I can't even draw my thing until I'm in combat, so I'm just kind of like.
Really, you have to have adrenaline up in order to pull out your
Yes.
weapon?
Yep.
Yeah,
Seriously, that's the thing?
Yes, that's the thing.
yeah. Solarian weapons.
I
You
thought it
have
was
to
a
be in
setup for a
combat.
joke and I stumbled into facts. What the heck?
Even my skills in it, like, or all the skills and stuff I have.
It's
I
like,
have to be
no,
in
you
combat.
have to be in mortal danger.
Yeah.
Yeah. You,
All right.
Yeah.
As you guys move forward through the ship, you see that shortly around this turn there is another open door. The light is kind of flickering coming from that way, even though you've got power back up. Looks like there's something wrong with the lights in this next hallway.
Do our engineers know what's in that room?
You know that's the main corridor through the center of the ship.
Something's been chewing on the wires. I bet.
Gee, I wonder what. What's the bill? I swear.
You guys gonna continue forward through that door?
It makes sense.
Is it open?
It's open.
It's
Yeah,
open.
might as
There's
well.
flickering lights. It's like it's
If
going.
that's the way we need to go to get to the bridge, yeah.
It's going through
Oh,
all.
what's through that door there, Kylo?
I'm seeing all the horror tropes popping up.
All right.
So what do
We're
I
all
see?
gonna have improved initiative.
Did
I'm waiting for the horror music to start kicking in.
this hallway?
We're
that
on
we're-
Sirenscape.
This hallway that
Oh,
we're going
yeah, I
through,
didn't
the
turn my
door we just
Sirenscape
went
on.
through,
I was getting through the intro and then forgot because you guys were making too many horrible jokes.
That wraps around to the
That's fair.
south, right?
That's on us. It's our fault that everything sucks. The players.
You need to like invite Jess to be in like referee our bad jokes.
Yeah, so
Enough
she can.
puns.
Yeah, so she can take over the puns with her rants about how she hates everything.
Yeah. Before long, we're just gonna have like
We
a
love you,
soundbite
Jess.
that
If you ever
triggers from
watch
the
this, we
soundboard
really do
of
love you.
Stator and Waldorf. Is like, oh.
Yeah, pretty much. Jess, we love you, and you should make a
You're
vlog of all the
not-
things you hate. Just rant for 6
Everything,
hours.
just
straight.
everything.
Needed
I
Sirenscape.
just- The world needs to know your opinions on things and how angry they make you.
Okay, saying Sirenscape should be making noise. Is it because I dragged you over to the?
I hear it.
Well, there's water running in a sink. That's what I'm hearing.
Well, I hear that too,
It's like, how dare you?
but I thought I heard something else.
That's
Well, if it's
It's
playing
fine,
through the
Ashley, you're
soundboard
fine.
and then back out.
I had it coming through my speaker, is what it was. I didn't have it
Don't
going
like me,
to
you
the
could be
board.
running water on the other side of the house, and I'd probably still hear it.
Well, I could probably unmute the site. See.
Let's see if I.
Well, I'm sure, like, without the assistance of mics half the way around the world, we could hear it.
That's why they call it the shot heard around across. the-
Is it going through there, rather than through us?
No one calls my voice the shot. I just have no volume this entire time because I'm not hearing anything on my computer.
No, I just shut it down. I'm gonna start it up again because when we were testing, I had it coming through
Yeah.
because I had it coming through just my speakers and getting picked up by my mic.
It's like, please forgive our technical difficulties.
Tentacular
It's
difficulties?
not a game. We don't have one.
I know.
It's just the technical difficulties from Emerald Company following me over here.
Jeez, man. Why you do that?
Because, I don't know. I'm not getting any volume from the stream at all.
No volume from the stream at all?
Yeah, like,
Because I see that we got volume.
I don't know what's that. Oh. It's really low.
It's really low.
Really low. Like, astronomically low.
All right. Let me turn that up. How's that sounding now?
I don't have to wait for the delay. It's a little better.
All right.
How
I'll
much do you
crank
hear
us on up there.
going ring, ring?
That's Tanner.
Oh.
That's better.
It's better.
Yeah.
It's audible now.
But now I don't know why Sirenscape isn't going through.
I don't know either, man.
And just for the record, we're not sponsored by Audible. In case there's any confusion.
So the question is, what kind of pie do I want?
What kind of pet do you want?
Well, there's chips out here too. If you
As
want
you would
chips.
say, the kind you eat.
All right.
What did you say, Tanner?
There's some
Just
potato
take
chips
a-
and dip out here too.
I like to round mine to
Aha.
0.14159. That's my favorite type of
It decided to try to have it come through the speakers on this monitor once I plug that monitor in.
Go.
That monitor has speakers.
Maybe?
Yeah, some monitors have
Because all.
speakers.
Let's see, because that would be. Yeah, because it's not this one. Because this is an
Yeah.
option, that's an option.
I'm
So this one
hearing-
apparently has speakers.
I'm hearing some growly noises now.
Oh,
Yep.
I thought that was just your stomach.
No, I just stuffed my face. Why would my stomach be all grumbly?
So
No, it could be like
You wanted to go out to the pool?
you could,
Now that that's working.
you could probably be like a cow and have a second
This is
stomach.
probably the last time Tanner let me into the bathroom.
So go ahead and as you peer down this corridor, it looks like some of the emergency lights are kind of flickering, but it's dark in this one. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Do I get any penalties with low light vision or infrared scanners?
I will handle compensating for those.
Okay. Then I'll just make you aware that I have low light vision.
Okay.
Oh, I think it came up.
8.
8.
Alright, perception. See beyond the pale. 11.
11. Okay.
Mine is 17.
Okay.
Guess what? Waste of a skill point.
Cabo and the Solar Duo.
So, like, who are you today? Does it change like every episode?
It's every day.
I get a 9.
Every in-game day.
Perception. Oh, but
Which we'll have to have that explained at some point. I don't even know if your characters know. I don't know how much they do.
Yeah, because I communicate between the two, just only one at a time. Communicate like outside the.
I don't
Yeah,
think we've
I don't know how much the other characters have interacted with that fact of your biology.
I think it was brought up once, and we're like, oh, so anyway. It's like, you changed your name, good for you. Anyway.
I don't know. I was thinking it was like a Dr. and Dr. Hyde and Jekyll thing of, you know,
Kind of, sort of, except less chemistry and more biology?
and maybe less evil stuff.
Cosmology?
Cosmology.
Do they count as biologic if they're made of energy? Would that be physics?
I have a 23 on perception.
A 23
And a 9.
and a 9.
Mechanics, I don't know.
Yeah, it can be pointed out to the rest of the party that there does seem to be a body lying in the middle of the hallway.
Oh, there's a body. Okay. I'll go and check said body.
Okay, you guys gonna wander on up there?
Sure.
I will move up forward. I'm still gonna have my gun out, ready to shoot
Okay.
at anything evil, ready to pop
See,
out.
I stopped short of saying Marco Polo to like
I'll do it.
Um,
I mean, we have
As
light sources.
as you guys are moving up there, there are going to be some cross hallways. So those of you who can see the map, any particular place that you would like to be as you do this?
I would like to stand in formation as we approach.
Yeah, the formation we're in just kind of shifted forward.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Cabo, do you want to be on this side of the body or on the other side of the body when you stop moving?
I mean, I guess it's in front of the body.
Just because you guys want to move in this formation, and the person who said they're checking the
Okay,
body is in
just-
the middle of the formation.
Okay, so before going to the body, I just want to make sure there's nothing to the left and to the right that could be intercepting us.
Secure the perimeter?
Yeah, secure the perimeter, make sure it's not an ambush.
Yeah, you do your soldier thing, soldier boy.
I
Alright.
can do like these weird.
Yeah, give
like,
me another perception
vest
check as you
type,
move.
hand formations that you all know understand.
Give me
Wait, I
another
know vest.
perception.
I actually understand best. Did I know best sign language?
What was that?
Give me another perception as you move forward to secure your perimeter.
I got a 16.
16.
I actually know
Right.
best sign language. I do know best. It's my regional language.
As you're peeking down, you notice that there are some more doors that way. One of them looks to be open. The other looks like an airlock door that is currently closed.
Oh, good.
Okay.
The other direction, you see the same thing. It looks pretty much the same both ways, but you don't see anything moving down there.
Okay, I point down like with hand signals at where the open door is, and before getting to the body and making sure there's no other enemies. And so I guess I guess I'll like tell people like ahead of time before I get to the body.
Alright. I would like to stop short of the dead body. I don't want to be adjacent to it.
You don't want to be adjacent to the dead body.
I will take 10, I guess, to look around.
I'll be
Okay.
adjacent since I'll be checking
Can
out.
I do a medicine check or something to this?
You had someone else doing that.
Oh,
All right, so go ahead. What was the result of your roll, Yolanda?
22.
22? Yeah, as you approach and you look at the body, it appears to be a goblin. It is dead.
Sparky, no!
It's not
So-
Sparky. Sparky's not in this campaign. Sparky will return at some point when I get to be a player.
Alright.
can I check
They're
how
a
long?
dead goblin.
A dead goblin.
Are there any additional computers or ship consoles that I can look at to check out this room?
Wait,
Not in this hallway.
a dead goblin on a
So,
woman
can-
mining ship?
Can I check on how long he's been dead?
With her check, it's kind of hard to tell. Again, the environment's been in a vacuum.
What appears to have killed it?
Looks like it was mauled and bitten.
Now, does that have does the body have like a uniform on? Does it look like it was a part of the crew?
It looks like it's wearing like a scrapped together
Okay.
junk uniform,
Oh, so goblin stuff.
goblin style.
It's like, I mean, I'm probably not smart enough to think about this.
Opa goblin style.
Goblin style. You went goblin style.
I'm as puzzled about a goblin being here as you are.
Oh, good. I thought it was just boobs. I thought this was a dwarven show.
Alright, well, I'm okay with moving forward.
Okay. You guys gotta continue towards the bridge, or do you want to investigate any of these other cross hallways?
Hey, we need to get to the bridge
Well,
and see
I think
about
we can
getting the
leave
life support
airlock
on.
door alone, but if we want to look,
We already got it on.
Oh, we got the life support in this on?
It's repressurizing still.
It's ramping up. It's gonna take like half an hour for the ship to get breathable atmosphere.
Like, hurry
well,
up.
So-
I remembered when I looked at the map what that open door possibly could have been.
Looks like either direction, those two open doors would have been the cargo bays.
Okay.
That's one of the possible ways we can look for the package.
Do we want to do that now, or do we want to go to the bridge and do that after we cross the bridge?
We probably need to go to the bridge, take control of the ship before we.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Okay.
Is there anything on said goblin?
On the goblin corpse.
Nifty key cards or anything like that?
Shiny key cards,
Let's see.
data logs,
Not that.
audio logs. entry in his diary about what killed him. That was cut off the last sentence. Just going through all the tropes.
Do.
Goblin Diary. Day 523. This is.
I don't think they can count that.
No, the goblin does not appear to have anything on it.
Alright.
Unless you want a randomly stitched together goblin-shaped spacesuit.
No, I just wondering if it stole anything from the rest of the ship.
It's fair.
As you guys are poking around with this goblin, however, I am going to need initiatives.
Yeah,
Of course you are.
It
Yeah.
must eat us.
Yeah. I think I know
Do I
what's
have any
happening.
bonuses to my initiative since I had my guidance that I was going to ready in action if anything?
Nope, but I'll let you get a shot in edgewise.
Ready for this?
Yeah, initiative bonuses.
10.
Rated actions don't work against pop-up work.
My initiative is 23.
It'd be funny if they actually do that.
Dude. Like most undead do. Because of pop-up. Like why does every single undead have improved initiative and someone's like pop-up horror? Like god damn it, why does that explain everything?
I have an 18.
Ooh. 17.
Alright, and the map is stalling when I tried to add everybody to it. Yep. Hey, it's not like I'm running 3 screens and a dozen programs right now.
Dude, like Astral gives us the same garbage in my game, don't worry about it.
Yeah, but Astral will give that garbage with like one person.
It's like, well, let's get a whole team of people on here, and Astral's like,
The fun thing is I can, on the observer screen, select people and move things,
but it doesn't change the viewpoint.
but on the actual running stuff, it decided to freeze up on me. And
Stop
there's a crash.
it. Yay!
Yay!
So first crash means I get a drink.
Are we offline?
No, we're online with the stream. The map is offline.
Does anyone want anything
Yep.
wrong?
$1 million.
Well, fresh out.
Someone's picture went off.
I'll take some cheesecake.
Peanut cheesecake or regular cheesecake?
Regular cheesecake.
One with all the whipped
There we go. The map
Oh,
is
is it
finally
whipped
deciding
cream
to
on it?
catch up.
Yeah.
It's not whipped cream, it's mousse. It's a vanilla mousse.
Oh. So do you want vanilla mousse cheesecake? No?
Like how much of the mousse stuff is on it?
It's like a centimeter. Thick.
It's a pretty decent layer.
And is there anything on the pumpkin pie?
No.
I'll just eat pumpkin pie.
Oh, there you go. Not different day.
I was just using the same knife.
Small or large piece?
I don't think it'll be medium size one.
Just give me the rest of the pot.
I'll be difficult and ask for medium size.
This is a really comfortable chair.
Time will come back.
Thanks.
You said the couch is comfy?
Yeah. It's a really comfy chair.
Thank you.
Ah.
It really conforms to my buttocks.
It's very new.
Thank you, Betsy.
Thought you were thanking me for the mental image.
Yeah, I'm taking the recliner though, because this is my daddy chair.
Your daddy chair?
Yeah, chair.
You guys had daddy chairs, right? You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't have a dad chair. I didn't think I deserved it since I've yet
I
to
don't have
spawn.
kids yet.
Yeah.
The dad chair. This is my chair. No one else sits in it. If I come in,
All right, Joffrey, what was your...
me? 10.
Yes, 10.
You were not prepared.
Update combatant. Cabo, what was your initiative?
8.
All right. Kaylee, what was your initiative?
Kaylee was 23.
Yeah, she rolled 19 on that. She's like, why can't you call me?
Right?
Malik, what was your initiative?
You had 17.
Yes, 17. The dice is still here too. I was like, oh.
Solvi and Tira.
I had 18.
18.
That was a good time to look at my spills, I guess.
Closer, but I decided against it.
Move the chair close.
All right. Basically, as you guys are dealing with that, a creature will pop out around this corner coming from that hallway.
Oh.
We did have someone who was aiming their gun down a hallway to take a shot. So if Kaylee would like to take a shot, this is your opportunity.
Yep.
That's not where I expected the thing to come from.
Aw, man.
Aw. If only that 19 was on that attack roll.
Okay, so. I'm guessing a 10 is not going to hit.
A 10 is not going to hit.
Now, Scrappy would still want to shoot too.
You readied for yourself, not Scrappy. Turn the volume down. Because again, remember you have to share actions with your drone, so you couldn't do both.
Totally, you know.
In this action economy?
All right. So actual initiative. This guy's gonna finish his movement. He's gonna be right here next to Joffrey, and is gonna go ahead and take a bite.
Puppy.
Since Joffrey got up, of course, that's how it's
Yeah,
gonna.
looks like another Akata. It's gonna bite Joffrey.
Okay.
Oh, you guys have enough light?
So is going to be a 26 to hit Joffrey's kinetic.
Yeah, I'll hit.
I'll hit. Alright, that is going to be 8 damage, and I need a fortitude save.
Ooh.
Neat.
Oh, these things bite hard. I don't want
Hold on, I gotta do.
Ooh.
It's piercing if that matters.
No.
Well, my knife should hurt them. They probably aren't wearing armor.
Alright, here's 8 damage. And you said fortitude?
Fortitude.
19.
19. You feel fine. For now.
All game masters say it.
It is Kaylee's turn.
Right. I'm gonna aim and shoot again. Oh, that's a better one. Okay, so will a 22 hit?
A 22 will hit.
Okay.
Don't hit me. Yolanda's camera's not working.
It's not on.
And that is
Oh yeah, it looks like a logged out.
for 2
Refresh.
damage.
For 2 damage.
Yep. And then Sparky will aim as well.
Mine says it's on.
It's showing the little thinking icon. Oh, and
There we are.
yeah,
I'm back.
Will a 19 hit?
It's back.
a 19 will hit.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's showing the Discord.
It's yeah, it's not. Your video's off.
And that was 4 damage.
4 damage.
There it is.
Oh, okay. That was weird. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
All right.
This is the same thing we fought earlier, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's going to be Sylvie and Tira's turn. I forgot who you are today.
Those laser pistols. So
Oh.
those they didn't take as much damage from
The
them.
Kyra, they don't-
That's right. They're immune to cold, so Scrappy's damage doesn't do anything, and they have resist 5 from fire.
Okay.
So both your attacks, I think like only 1 point of damage got through.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Total?
His hail pistol is a sub-zero. So it's cold.
Yeah.
It should be cold and piercing, but
It's an and, not an or.
So it's like they both apply. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them and make them up as I go.
All right, Yolanda, your turn.
My turn.
Yes, they are immune to cold and
How
resistance
far
to
away
fire.
am I?
You have a Joffrey between you and there.
10 feet, and they're on the otter side. of
I
Wow.
take a shot.
Okay.
speaking of otter, you have some of that otter ice cream.
Otter
Otter paw ice
Pod.
cream.
Yeah, fill up on key lime cheesecake, the pun ice cream. And garlic
Want
infused
some?
mac and cheese.
I'm gonna go back for some mac and cheese after.
I have a
This
16.
is my first stomach open.
You have a 16. A 16 will hit.
Nice.
What are you hitting him with?
My skip shot.
Okay.
Yeah, skip shot. Skip shot pistol, yeah. Oh,
The distance.
so that,
Teleports the bullet.
that's weird.
What?
You're shooting a teleporting bullet past Joffrey into this thing.
Yeah,
Snake.
I am.
Okay. But just put the rangefinder at 10 feet and Joffrey's like, what?
It's gonna be 3 damage.
3 damage.
I guess you don't need like precise shot for that. You just
Correct.
shoot right
It
through.
ignores cover because it just teleports where
The bullet just bamps right where it needs to go.
All right. Anything else you're doing with your turn?
Nope.
Yeah, it doesn't even have range penalties either. It's just only has a range to determine what the maximum is.
All right. So it is Malik's turn.
Well, I'm liking that skip shot I did. I'm not very accurate though. So, is there any loose items of at least 1 bulk or more lying around the ground nearby in 30 feet?
There's a goblin.
Yes.
That's a goblin.
Yeah. There is a yeah.
I
There.
think that goblin
That's
is
where
more
my
than
thought
1 bulk.
Yeah, but he has stuff on him, right?
Well, he's dead, so I don't think he counts as living matter anymore. Is there any other non
Bodies count as objects. We call it right here.
I mean, is there any other bulky items that are non-goblin body related? Because I don't.
Yeah, you'll be able to find. There's little stuff scattered around here.
So once again, Malik is just gonna start gibbering in Skittermander, and those items are just gonna start swirling around him.
Okay.
Hey man, that's my contact in there.
Like, and he's gonna throw the Joffrey's contact at this guy, this space doggity. So here's my ranged attack roll. 12 against kinetic armor class.
12 against kinetic is not gonna hit.
All right. So yelling and screaming. Oh, how bad does Joffrey look? Does he actually have H point damage?
Just stamina poking.
Just stamina? Okay. Nothing I can do about that. So yeah, just yelling at just throwing junk.
All right.
Space junk and space dogs somehow.
You weren't very accurate at that either.
Yeah.
All right. Next is Joffrey's turn.
If you think that's bad, why didn't you see me shoot?
All right, can I 5-foot step around this guy a little bit? Or is Scrappy in the way?
Yeah, Scrappy's in the way.
You know, 12 is pretty decent. I don't know.
All right, well, obviously, zoop, there's my hand.
There's my hand. The otter paw.
And we're going to go for an attack.
Okay.
Stirred
Oh, man.
ice cream.
11.
11.
11.
Because was that kinetic? That won't hit either one, so no need to follow up on that question.
It's like no heat.
All right, and yeah, he's already in range with me. There's nothing I can really do. So
I hear you, bud.
that's
yeah,
it.
if you tried to move through other people's squares, he could take an attack of opportunity. You'd have like minor cover for moving through other people, but other than that, you're where you're at.
Let me move around and flank him.
He's gonna get a trump on you.
180 degrees from the position I'm in from him now.
He's gonna get a trump.
Chomp, chomp.
Now I'll take a chomp. If it means other people can get attacks in.
Does a 12 hit your kinetic?
Ooh, I don't know.
Would hit.
Nope.
Hope not.
Nope.
It wouldn't hit mine.
So yeah, you can move there.
I took a lesser armor so that it has more upgrades to it, you know? So,
And yes, I know that the grid doesn't line up perfectly, but
that's fine. I don't care.
I had it adjusted and I screwed it up when I
We
was
know what
editing
you meant.
something and said, yeah, whatever.
We get the gist.
So Cabo, it is your turn. There's a space open right next to it now.
Oh, hey.
Okay.
Is it a Cabo-sized space?
It is a Cabo-sized space. Or you could shoot it from where you're at.
I like my melee weapon. If I'm close enough.
Yes, do the Dashko thing. We love the Dashko thing.
Dashko.
Your ceremonial walking stick.
Yeah, your ceremonial walking stick.
With big-ass blades.
With big ass blades. Like, how else are you
See, at
supposed
least my walking stick looks more civilized.
How else are you supposed to kill a big asteroid?
So can I go up to it and introduce some new holes into it?
There you go.
Alright. Let's go ahead and see what those attack rolls are.
He's a vest.
Or that attack roll.
Dashkos are about as simple as you get. Vest society. So they probably greet each other in the street by taking swings at each other. Like, hello, brother. Oh, nice seeing you, because.
They go to shake hands and they do that thing, but then they draw their nails against each other's wrists to see who makes the biggest cut.
I mean, I don't know. It's like,
19, does 19 hit?
A 19 will hit.
Huzzah! Get that dog.
Yes, the near space book is the one you want because, like, literally 80% of it is Vescarium stuff. It's all the planets of Vescarium, and it's like, oh yeah, here's a couple other planets too.
yeah. So they couldn't stop conquering planets. So like, yeah, let's keep going.
7 damage.
7 damage. What type?
So
Piercing.
Piercing. Okay.
So
It's pretty unwieldy.
Alright.
it's pretty
What was
unwieldy.
the big spear?
He took it, and then because I accidentally highlighted the Space Goblin when I was adding people, the Dead Space Goblin gets its turn. It doesn't do anything.
It gets to
I'm
continue being
concerned
dead.
if it did.
You know, I'm just as concerned with it being on the initiative on here. It's gonna do something. Let's go for it.
Does a 20 hit Cabo?
It's gonna reach out and grab someone's ankle.
Yeah.
I guess not that it matters. Is it kinetic?
Kinetic.
Okay, yeah, 20 will hit.
Alright, oh, that's gonna be 8 damage to you as well, because I'm rolling hot on my d6s.
Oh my lord.
And I need a fort save.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
These things hurt. I have the jaws of freaking hyenas
Don't
over
let
here.
it suck your face.
No, that's not what we need to worry about.
I dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
So it's like
Yep.
25
You feel fine
for now.
for now.
All we need is aliens popping out of Cabo's chest.
You joke,
yeah, right?
but I think we figured out what these things' life cycle is.
Right?
Like I need anything to face hug me.
Next is Kaylee.
Hey, Hal.
Yes, again.
That's right, round 2. Ooh.
Yeah.
So 19 to hit.
Okay, that'll hit.
Alright, so
And-
I
Do
wrote,
you have any weapons that don't do ice or cold?
um,
Any bullets? Just regular old.
She's got a laser rifle, so it's doing fire.
Damn it.
Or a laser pistol.
Like
no,
mother.
I have lasers.
She diversified in the 2 different ways that this guy is resistant to.
Get a new trick. You stupid space doggy.
1.
Yep, looks like the laser hits him, but does not have an effect.
Like stupid slow cooked meat. It's like, is it made out of turkey? Doesn't cook.
Scrappy is gonna pull out a zip stick. No.
Improvised weapon.
Sort of run around like R2D2.
Alright, it is Solvy's turn, or Thera's turn. I forgot who you are today.
Oh, okay. That's Tira.
Tira. Okay.
I'm going to do. I'm going to keep shooting.
Shoot with bullets that
With
actually do
bullets.
damage.
Let's teleport right into it. So I can't miss, right? It's like magic missile. That's higher than I rolled before.
I was like, what's a bigger number?
22.
That will hit.
Someone please hit this thing.
That's going to be 6 damage.
Ooh.
It is still up, but doesn't look very good.
Oh my lord.
Next up is Malik.
Okay. Well, throwing junk hasn't worked. I'm fresh out of ideas. So, I have 2 different pistols that are the skip shots. So,
Now, I totally forgot about it when you were casting, but you are technically in melee of this guy.
was there room to back up?
You could move back past Kaylee.
I'll allow it.
Yo,
We're
yo,
able to do a 5-foot step.
no,
Alright.
because Scrappy's in front of you, Kaylee's behind you. Because you guys moved up
Alright.
in your formation.
Okay. Well, I guess for that, let's concentrate. I mean, it's. I will. Wouldn't have made a difference anyway because I missed. So. Retroactive concentration of.
I wasn't saying you had to do retroactive. I'm just saying if you're going to shoot now.
I'm gonna shoot now. Okay. Well, then I guess I'll switch to my knife. If I have my knife, I'll cut you open.
Hey, does a skip shot provoke?
Yeah, it still provokes. Because it's still a ranged attack. So, alright, so let me try to stab with my knife. The knife isn't good. Let's see, how is my health looking? Ooh. I'm losing some chunks. Screw it. I will retreat, so give me a chomp of opportunity.
Chomp of opportunity.
Yeah, don't mind. Just give me a little nip.
20 to hit your kinetic.
Frick. Yes.
You asked for it.
Okay, let's see if this D6 wants to be 6 again. It only wants to be a 1, so it's going to be 3 damage.
Alright.
But
But.
I need a fort save.
Someone's gonna fail one of these days, JD.
don't
I
wanna
know,
blow
and I'm so
my-
looking forward to it.
I don't want to blow my nose. Fortitude save.
But would you be a daddy?
I don't know. I'm not good at life sciences. Okay. Oh. 6.
You don't feel so good.
Uh-oh.
So, how many of you guys have looked up afflictions in Starfinder?
I'll look now.
Afflictions have different tracks,
Yep.
and as you have the whatever has affected you, you move down the track. Normally, you would start with latent, and then if you fail, you move to weakened. Then failed, you go to impaired. Failed, you go to debilitated. Failed, you go to bedridden. Then comatose, and then dead.
Alright.
Well, this disease skips the latency period,
Oh.
Oh, lovely.
so you go straight to weakened. So Malik is going to find himself sickened and fatigued.
Sickened and fatigued.
Sickened and
Marvelous.
fatigued.
Well, that makes me wanting to use bullets even less so now. So if I get away from this thing, sickened and fatigued. How bad does this thing look after people have been chunking it?
Very bad.
Very
It
bad.
looks very bad.
Alright. I guess I'll try another, swing penalties. Well, guess I'll go for for another throwing more junk at it. Now that I'm taking a -4 to this because of all the penalties. Ooh, and then this is the best roll of the night. 16 against kinetic.
16 against kinetic.
Yup.
16 is going to hit.
Cool. It's gonna take 1 bludgeoning damage from space debris. Just like Kaylee's wrench comes out of her pocket, like bonk.
Or out for pulled up.
I've got some hammers.
And Space Pupper goes down.
Yes!
Wow, talk about kill steal.
I thought she was so good.
So,
Guess I'll check out.
tomorrow, I'm going to need to be reminded that you need to make a save.
You got
Tomorrow.
it. Like in game tomorrow.
In game tomorrow.
You got it. I'll bear that in mind. I remember my penalties.
Well, he's complaining about not feeling good now, so I can check him out.
Yes.
Here, let me.
I really don't feel well since I am both sickened and fatigued. There's a lot of penalties on that. I feel obligated to bitch about it.
He's got morning sickness.
You
I'm
joke,
bitching it. I'm sickened.
you joke, but
Isn't that how that goes, Betsy?
Well, it starts off as morning sickness, then it goes to all day sickness, and then
you didn't
goes
even buy me.
goes into weak sickness until then finally the baby pops out and finally
Like, I just didn't even buy me a drink and I'm already got morning sickness.
All right, so that is the end of that combat.
I'll do a 24 medicine check on
On that,
Malik.
on that bite.
All right, so a 24. I'll end the combat music. A 24 on that check. You had already, when you guys identified these, you realized that when they bite, they spread their larva.
Okay.
You're pretty sure that Malik currently has a case of void death.
That
Is
doesn't
that
sound
bad?
good.
So it's a
Yeah, I can
physical
get it.
track disease that has no latent or carrier state. If an infected creature dies, in 2d4 hours they rise as a void zombie. To cure, you have to have 2 consecutive saves.
Neat. Oh, consecutive saves, my worst.
Each fail will move you 1 down the track. Each save will reverse you up the track. 2 saves, you're cured.
Okay.
Now, is there anything that we can do to assist him with that?
Using any abilities you have through the medicine skill or any spells you might have, which you probably don't have at this level.
I know I don't have the spells, but I have medicine skill.
Surgery is the only answer. You have to surgically remove the
Uh, And remember that for some medical things, you have to have access to medical facilities and whatnot.
Yeah.
So,
So they're probably gonna put me in quarantine.
Remember, if there's a med bay.
Oh, this is
said
why the
ship.
ship was on quarantine.
there's not a med bay on this ship. Well, the ship was on quarantine because it arrived, it came out of the drift with no answer and no apparent crew.
Well, this is probably the reason it should have been in quarantine because it has freaking space doggos that insert their pups right into your bloodstream.
And then
Hey man, don't knock other species' mating rituals, okay?
Recreation. Like gestation cycle or life cycle or whatever.
Right. So yeah, that guy came from the on this map, the northern hallway behind where your party was.
from the open door.
From the direction of the open door. You didn't see exactly where it popped out of, but again, there's all sorts of little nooks and crannies all over the place in a ship like this.
So, Tracy or
Can I
Tracy?
tell Scrappy to go and shut the door?
How bad is it?
You could send Scrappy up to shut the door.
Okay, I'm gonna send Scrappy up to go shut the door.
Okay. Yeah, you'll be able to send Scrappy up. You'll get to the door. You can press a button and the door will shut.
Okay. Scrappy, come on back.
So we'll be able to fight this off until we get back to the station.
Okay. Don't feel so good. I might need to lay down.
Well, do we want to take him back? One of us take him back to our ship?
got a med bay on it either.
Yeah, he didn't have a
but
med
just
bay,
since
but-
he's not feeling
Oh,
well,
well,
do we want
yeah.
to take him along with us, or we want him just to chill back on our shuttle
It's probably better to keep them
with us?
with us. We don't know how many more of those things are out there.
I should sit down. I'm just not fine right now. I wasn't ready.
But you can see, again, there were the north and south passages behind you. There's north and south passages in front of you, and then straight down the hall in front of you to, again, on this map, it would be the east. You do see a open door that is the one you believe leads to the bridge.
Oh, the bridge is right there. If you want to boogie on over there.
Is this considered a disease? What he has?
Yes.
This is void death. I think is the
Void death.
clinical term. Thanks.
Hey,
It's not even a Carta larva. No, it's just void death.
Solveig, you think you could heal him if I gave you a med patch?
Might be able to do something with it.
I'm gonna give you a med patch to use on him.
I think med patch just stabilizes me. I don't think it does anything for diseases.
Yes, it does.
Oh,
A med patch is a simple, all-in-one disposable medical device designed to be slapped onto a wound and area of concern, such as a clearly diseased or poisoned section of the body.
Well,
With little skill required, a med patch allows you to attempt a medicine check untrained with a +10 circumstance bonus, but only for first aid, long-term stability, treat disease, and treat drugs or poison tasks.
Treat disease will give you a bonus on your
my next
on your next save.
Yeah, I figured.
How frequency are those saves? Is it daily?
It's daily for this disease.
Okay.
So if applied, it might give me a bonus on my next save tomorrow. It might save me a trip to the hospital.
Just don't want to get bit anymore.
Now it says a +10 bonus untrained, but if I'm trained.
Then I guess it doesn't really do a bonus, and you get to just.
Okay.
Should I not give it to you then? And I'll keep it
I
for
think
me?
I believe that the med patch or med kits give you a bonus. If it
was
lets
looking
you, if you're untrained, people can still use the patch. Kits, you have to be trained.
Yeah, it's a simple. Basically, it's a
Okay.
band-aid.
I'll keep the med patch then.
It's literally a
Trained.
band-aid to a situation that may or may not require.
I think I got it because of, I'm not ever going to train it.
Yeah.
So for me, it's,
Also, it's handy for other people to have stuff.
I think
Yeah.
there is a feat where you can use those patches for complicated stuff, but you lose the +10 bonus.
Yeah.
Which is still funny that you can resuscitate someone with a freaking band-aid.
Well, it's future smart Band-Aid.
Right. It's a space band-aid.
It's got chemicals that slap it on, it diffuses. It's like a nicotine patch, but for healing.
Smelling
Got,
salts
like,
and-
It's a nicotine patch that can resuscitate people.
Yeah.
Dumb. But hey, it requires a feat to do that, so it's still amazing.
If you were to come out with something like that in real life,
No one would believe it. They'll be like, no. thank you.
There's plenty of work going into that because again, humans have all the genes we need to regenerate, like even whole limbs and stuff. It just somewhere in the process doesn't kick in. So there's something that is a key to jump that next step. We're just trying to figure out which one it
damn,
is.
we need to talk to the lobsters. And the lobsters live forever.
Again,
Anyway, keep going.
don't get the molecular biologist on that.
More
uh,
later.
So yeah, you guys heading straight to the bridge, or did you want to try a branch out? Has finding a goblin and being attacked again changed your plans?
I think we still need to go to the bridge first.
Okay.
Alright, let's go to the bridge. I'm just looking up spells. I'll save my butt. I don't think I have those
Right.
spells.
Did you guys want to keep the same marching order that you did last time?
Yeah, I'll save the middle.
Yeah, I'll take up the rear.
Okay.
I like it back here.
You like the view? It's a little like what's so silly back there.
All right. So
Every now and then I pull on Malik's hair.
you guys being more stealthy, or are you guys going to go ahead and just tromp on up there the way you have been going?
Now with more labored breathing.
It makes you a lot less stealthy because
I could let
The penalties
I
are
could let Scrappy go up ahead.
somehow Malik has become even louder as he walks along.
That's not scientifically possible.
little blue kobold.
Yeah, if only we had a stealth droid that doesn't get impregnated by things. Wait a minute.
You want to send your droid to look?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll move Cabo back. I'll move everybody back to the,
For a second, I thought Cabo was the.
where you were. Alright, Scrappy will go up. Go ahead and give a perception check. Again, when you're monitoring through Scrappy, you can use your own.
Alright, so that's gonna be 16.
16. Do-do-do-do-do. All right. Looks like power is on in the bridge, but the lights are currently switched to off. You see some glow from some of the monitors and things. You do not. Scrappy currently does not detect anything in the bridge. Doesn't see any creatures or anything. Just sees, some flickering lights, some stuff going across the monitors.
Can I tell
You can see
Scrappy
it.
to
The
turn
the
on
viewport
lights?
is open, so you can see out the main window. Captain's chair is directly in front of the door, and then there's some panels off to either side.
Is there anyone in said captain's chair?
No, it seems to be abandoned.
Okay. I'll go ahead and tell Scrappy to turn on the light.
Tell Crappy to turn it. Wow. What do you think about your your little drone? God.
Yikes.
All right. Scrappy is gonna go ahead and turn on the light.
Gets attacked by 5 of those stupid things.
I'm gonna need you guys to roll initiative.
Gosh darn it!
How long does it take you to rebuild Scrappy?
About 6 hours,
What is
30
yours?
minutes, and 45 seconds.
Seriously?
10.
Alright, so I'm sickened and fatigued, which I'm assuming is applying to penalties of my initiative roll.
Okay, so Joffrey was a 10. Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Here, let me.
Oh,
Do
yes!
I need to roll new
The, conditions.
I brought the condition cards and totally
Condition
forgot to
cards
give you
are
one.
what we use. Or we can't show.
Yeah, we can't show
We don't-
because they're not part of the Pathfinder.
We don't have the permission for the art, but
Sorry, I missed if we need to roll new initiative or just.
Yes, you need to do new ones. Fatigued.
I figured fatigued would. I just wasn't sure about sickened.
Sickened. Yes, they're not part of the open use license. So, look, guys, I've got these cards that have conditions on them that they sell. I can show the product description, but I cannot show you
The
any
art.
of the stuff.
Can't show you the art. Isn't that dumb? Thank you. That's-
Oh, and it fell out because I had it, but I still have Malik's business card tucked away in there, too.
Yeah, mine's over there on the desk.
Oh
Collect
yeah,
dust.
that fell out the other day from my laptop bag. I smiled.
Who's the smell that can work?
So who's
Why
this
does he
guy?
respond to my calls?
Does he respond to my calls 'cause it's not real?
I should have given that the thing I did the other day. Alright. I have rolled theirs. Cabo, what was your initiative?
8. I'm sorry, 10.
10?
Do you think we need no more light? Oh, just a little dark.
Maybe the fan.
Fan doesn't have a light on it.
Kaylee, what's your initiative?
It looks like we've got enough light on.
It's dark on me, but I think it's because
Yeah, that's overwhelming your camera.
Ashley went full.
So I'm assuming initiative counts as dexterity-based ability check, right?
Yes.
All right. So,
Kaylee, what was your initiative?
It was 17.
17. You guys. Alright, Malik, what's yours?
with my penalties, it's a 12.
Still better than me.
I know it's wrong. I might have a feat. I improves my initiative.
All right, Tira, what's yours?
My initiative's an 18.
Nice.
It was 18?
Yep.
Sorry. My brain changed channels exactly when you tried to respond to me.
That's okay.
It's like I'm no longer accepting numbers.
All right, well, first thing that's going to happen. Let's see, I will.
Poor Scrappy.
Yeah, first thing that's going to happen is I'm going to move the map just a little that way. Scrappy does notice some movement.
Turn out the lights. Should have gave him infrared sensors so he could see in the dark.
That sound that R2D2 made when right.
Okay.
I don't know, he only spoke in profanity. Everything he said was censored.
Coming running down one of the walls.
Oh no.
Oh jeez.
Looks like it was starting to build a little nest up in the corner.
Oh no.
Of course it was.
Yeah.
It's the aliens.
It's a face art.
Okay.
So good thing Scrappy doesn't have a face.
But Scrappy has now been still for about 30 seconds. So.
Scrappy reached up to turn on the lights.
Yes, and now
He did
there's-
that while standing completely still.
Completely still. I've learned to move so slowly that I turn invisible to my foes.
I thought that's what we were referencing.
While
the whole
Scrappy was standing at the door,
It's like
completely invisible, but all of a sudden a light came on, which might have startled some things. And there's a little drone going.
I'm going to have to accept this as my reality because it's too good.
So, Scrappy.
So Scrappy.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a 25 to hit Scrappy.
Jesus.
Is that KAC?
KAC.
Well,
Yes.
kind of does. It ties.
What?
Oh, look at you with jokes. Get your own jokes, Lee.
But guess what?
what?
Scrappy doesn't have to roll a fortitude save.
Oh, good.
Because
I was like,
only
what?
humanoids can be affected.
Doesn't have
Take that, alien puppies.
doesn't have an anatomy.
The dog was like, crunch, what is this?
I'm sorry, it was Tira, right?
Yes.
That's how you're. Okay. I would say Thyra the way that I
thought it was
read it,
Tyra.
but yeah, Tira. So it is Tira's turn. You just saw the droid leaning into the door, turning on the light switch, and all of a sudden a puppy jumped out and bit it.
So do I see the said puppy?
You can see said puppy. Again, the grid is a little off. You should be in the doorway. There we go.
Yeah, it looks like it's kind of.
Enough visibility to shoot it?
Enough visibility to shoot it.
Are the lights on in the whole thing now? In the whole ship now?
They are the angle that you guys can see through the door is what's currently highlighted.
I understand that. I'm
There's
just-
a doorway we're shooting through that's only open because there's an adjacent robot.
The door was in the open position as you guys were approaching.
I'm thinking either like
So
Star Wars
Scrappy
or.
doesn't get an attack of opportunity since puppy.
Didn't see it.
19.
19.
Yep.
19 will hit.
So I'm thinking of Star Wars bolt doors that are always closed unless something's adjacent or an R2D2 unit hacks into it.
Looks like
That's
looks like most of the doors on the ship were left open.
6.
Six.
It's just very rude.
I'm gonna put it.
Someone brought real guns to this fire show.
All right.
I can
Took
shoot things,
damage?
I can stab things, and I can magic things.
Yep. Yeah, same.
Anything else you're doing with your turn?
Yeah.
Then Scrappy sees one crawling out from underneath the control panel on the southern side of the bridge.
Guys, I think I know what happened to the crew. inside the den.
Scrappy only has that pistol ready. So this one will skitter on the wall past.
That's my stick.
Let's see.
You didn't say Skittermander.
Hello, Skitter.
It went up through there. When it drags, it automatically takes the shortest route on the map when it moves. So it went up through the door to there.
Oh,
And that
Scrappy
was
doesn't get an
enough.
attack opportunity.
Nope.
Oh.
Doesn't have a melee weapon. And that is enough to get adjacent to a Cabo, so there's going to be an attack there. 16 to hit your kinetic, Cabo.
Ties.
Jesus.
I'm sorry. Sinner? You said kinetic, right?
Yes.
Okay. No, it doesn't hit.
Ooh,
Okay.
that new armor is really working out for you. Nope. Burn dog.
Alright, Kaylee, it's your turn.
Okay, I will shoot since I was still my laser out. Oh, I'm assuming a 9 is not gonna hit.
9 will not hit.
That's your answer in German. 9.
So Scrappy can move or take an action.
Get that zip stick out.
Um,
The one in melee with him. Zip stick.
Scrappy's gonna shut. Can she shut the door on the one that's in the door?
Scrappy's in the door as well.
5-foot step, closed door.
5-foot step, closed door.
Okay, you can attempt that. So 5-foot step. Let's see. You go to close the door, and it starts to close, but obviously since something is there and will not close on an object.
No, override safety protocols.
Well, that would require like actually getting up and manipulating the controls and hacking it.
Gosh darn it. Spoil my plans.
Yep, it's safety procedures. It's not going to close on an object.
You gotta tell that to Harrison Ford. Who actually had one of the blast doors slam on his leg.
Malik, it's your turn.
Alright, Malik is so tired of these things, literally sick and tired. No pun intended. I said literally. So I am going to blow a spell slot for a mind thrust. Apparently, oh, I already used some today? Okay. So, if it accepts psychic damage, I need a will save.
A will save.
Yes, this is a mind-affecting effect if it makes a difference.
This could be a 9.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're not accepting 9s today. 9. So, that doesn't beat the DC. I just need to find enough D10s. As, yeah, once again, his eyes kind of glow like reddish purple, makes a gargling noise at it. And guessing there's going to be some thrashing on his part as he's going to be taking some psychic damage. 13 psychic damage.
13 psychic damage.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Unless this counts as weapon damage rules, because apparently second I get weapon damage penalty.
It's not a weapon damage.
Yeah.
It's spell
It's
damage.
just spiel. So
Right.
I'm growling, it's growling.
It's
things
not.
happening.
From the
What's
ancestors.
that?
They're silent.
Oh, that's right.
They don't make any noise.
That's right. Okay.
From the ancestors of Palm.
They're creepy silent.
They're creepy silent. I figured he's still thrashing around. He's like 13 seconds.
Yeah, it thrashes and does not look very good.
Alright, my speed is not reduced from being fatigued. However, Malik is gonna try to slink away a bit. He's gonna get behind the party.
Malik's kind of on the back end of this party anyway, so you want to hop up behind Joffrey?
Yeah, I'll hop up behind Joffrey.
Okay, as you
So I'm
can.
just yelling and screeching and growling. Just like,
Okay.
It's a whole golem thing, wasn't
pretty much, yeah.
Oh, I thought that was Malik's whole thing is being a blonde.
Stitch did it too, where when he was really annoyed, he'd be like,
Okay.
Mind thrusted, and then I got out. Done.
All right. So crawling out from under a different control panel.
Oh my god, how many are in there?
As many as you want.
I don't want any.
25, 30, 35.
Unsubscribe.
So that one's gonna get an attack off on Cabo as well.
Cabo, no!
Oh my gosh.
That's 16, which I think said didn't hit last time because that's exactly what I rolled.
Does it
It's
hit
like
this time?
Cabo's not getting hit. I'm spending all my spell slots.
Look, it is Joffrey's turn.
Oh, damn time. Jeez.
Don't roll crap.
Don't roll
son.
tens.
I can't help it.
Yeah, you can. Roll better.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna push through everybody there and get up next to Cabo in melee with the Akata.
Okay.
Hey, look, if I'm rolling better in initiative than you with penalties, something's wrong. Because my initiative rolls are historically terrible.
I mean, it's random.
Ask anyone here.
Alright. I'm gonna.
So if I did want to use said zipstick as a weapon, how?
So move action to pull it out,
Okay.
and then improvised attack roll. So it's -4 to use it to poke someone to do 1 electric damage.
It's a lot better than shooting them with things they're immune to.
Alright.
Alright, so
I might
Otterpaw,
do that next for Scrappy.
Otterpaw?
and we're gonna go photon mode. So that's +1 there on my photon mode, and attack it.
You going on the one that looks healthier or the one that?
The one that's I think right in front of me's already been hit once.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get that killed.
One thrashing around. Like
It got mind thrusted from the.
I'm
Malak.
giving him the biggest headache he's ever had.
7.
It's
7. Not gonna hit.
That's it for me. Moving in an attack and a couple of
so there's,
Solarian crap.
if they all have the ability to spread larvae, are they all female?
Asexual reproduction. How dare you be so specious to think that everyone follows your same. God.
Yeah, apparently I'm the.
So I get what the
Sorry.
program is.
There's the one race that has like 7.
I am in the program.
Yeah.
I'm already a mother.
All right. Next it is Cabo.
Like I'm a part of this now.
Into the round, Cabo.
Okay, so
You got the one right in front of you. Then you've got another one adjacent that was mind thrusted. That looks pretty bad.
The funny
Hard
thing
information
is,
environment.
in The Expanse, the book I'm reading, Holden, the lead character, he comes from a commune. He has like 13 parents. They spliced all the genes from all the different parents to put him together to make him like the best he could be. And they said, well, who gave birth? And he said, oh yeah, that's my mother, so and so. Well, why did they pick her? She had the widest hips.
I mean,
geez.
yeah.
I haven't read the books, I saw the show.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll pretty much be able to do that with that CRISPR technology.
Anyway, I got a 22.
22. That will hit. Which one are you going for? The hurt one or the?
Fresh.
The one's
Fresh.
right next to me.
They're both next to you, bro.
Oh,
That's
they are.
unfortunate, but it's too late
Okay,
for
the
me
one
for
that-
CRISPR technology.
The
No,
one
it's
that
too late for anyone. It's gonna be going forward.
The one that was hurt initially more.
Okay.
Yeah, but they say they can just turn off diabetes, future generations with CRISPR.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be a hoot?
Okay, anyway,
I heard that they're working on a vaccine for Alzheimer's.
14.
14 damage.
Yeah.
Great.
One for diabetes too.
Yeah.
Cool.
Which just jumped to start my pancreas.
Is there
I
one?
think that's somewhere up in Canada they're working on for diabetes.
America's like, no, don't lose too much.
All right. That one goes down.
Yay! I already got one kill today.
I don't think I've even hit anything.
Anything else you can do, Cabo, or that it?
I mean,
That's
the
number
other
2.
guy I want to kill is right in front of me, so I don't need to move.
Okay.
No, I'm good.
I mean, if I could do a swift action or
Do you have
free
to-
action to intimidate,
Do you have an ability that lets you do those as a swift or free?
no, I don't have that many feats in.
Okay. Then it is the first one to go. After biting Scrappy and seeing this is not something I can target, It's going to go ahead and move by.
It can.
He's
It's
like,
not gonna benefit.
I can't make
Can
baby.
Scrappy take an attack of opportunity and then moving through its space?
Does Scrappy have a melee weapon out?
He has his pistol.
Pistol it.
That's a range weapon.
Pistol it.
You, it doesn't make sense to me that you can't pistol whip as a reaction, but according to the rules,
I want to take a pistol and put a little spike on the bottom of it that I can poke things
He's
with.
got to take a move action to turn it around to the pistol whip part.
this one's got to hop on top of its fallen comrade and try to bite a Joffrey.
It's a repair droid. Doesn't have a hammer, a screwdriver, a saw.
Yes.
My guess is that a 10
No.
is not going to hit a Joffrey.
Nope.
Because in Jacob's thing, we got attacked by solder droids, and man, that was annoying. Like soldered us. Like, ow.
All right, Tyra, it's your turn.
Alright, Eagle.
I'll
Your frontline people are currently engaged, and you're standing safely behind them.
yep.
It's almost like we planned it this way.
It
Yeah.
almost never turns out this way.
I guess I'll shoot it.
Do you want to hit the one that's already taken a hit or one that's fresh?
Oh, hit the one that's already taken a hit.
Okay.
For 19.
19 will hit.
That will be 5 damage.
5. Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Let's see, the dead one won't do anything, so it's Kaylee's turn.
Okay. Question. Since it's not been around, Scrappy's been standing still. He's in stealth mode.
Yes.
So, even though he's shooting with a pistol label, the pistol,
This is the label.
the laser pistol,
Oh,
What? Scrappy has the ice pistol.
the ice pistol,
That
the
doesn't have
subseed. But could it be technically it's in stealth mode? So could it be like a sneak attack?
He doesn't have an ability that gives him any sort of sneak attack.
And
Alright, well,
sneak
I'm
attack.
just trying to brainstorm options to help out this.
I know.
And the sneak attack just
Okay.
add more cold damage because they're still immune to. So,
Well, if I do a crit with it, there's bleed damage.
alright, it's your ammo.
So I'm gonna go ahead and roll and hope for said crit. No. Okay, so Scrappy shot and missed.
Scrappy is visible again.
Scrappy, now Kaylee's gonna shoot,
Yeah, we don't, he doesn't care about
and
ability.
she is missing as well.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't even want Scrappy. They're like, I don't know. We can't
I'm
do
a
that.
mechanic, not a fighter.
You forgot to add the damage in.
It's Malik's turn.
Alright. Does anyone have any actual hit point damage?
I do.
You?
Oh, hit point. No.
Yeah. I was about to say, it's like, I got one spell slot left. And if I use another mind thrust, that means all I got is cantrips and BS, Mystic Healing. How bad does the one that's been hit look?
Looks pretty bad.
Pretty bad, like beyond bloodies.
Yeah.
I already said that last round, so I guess I'll blow my last spell slot on another mind thrust.
Okay.
'Cause I just want to be out of here. And the longer we fight these things, the more larvae we'll get. So the one that's bloodied owes me a will save.
It's 21.
21? Well, good news. He only takes half of 6, which is 3.
Oh, thanks for clearing that up. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, thanks for letting us know.
Thanks for saving me from complicated math. That's good use of your spell slot.
Yeah, I mean,
Would have been.
I got a 13 before. That was pretty decent on 2D10. 2D10's a cruel mistress.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm gonna go back to more labored breathing, and that's gonna be the end of my turn.
All right, it is that injured one's turn.
Now I have to go back to making attack rolls. That will
Wait. No, it's not that one's turn. It's the other one's turn. That one is the one that has been up in Cabo's face and is gonna try to take another bite at Cabo. And
Are you
It
sure?
really was
my dice are on Cabo's side apparently, because that is gonna be
Cabo,
12 to hit.
That'd be miss.
Yeah, I figured if 16 didn't do it. All right, Joffrey, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna take us. There's one that's already injured.
Yeah, the one directly in front of you is not looking too hot. The one in front of Cabo, despite not doing any damage to Cabo, also has not had any damage dealt to it.
Alright, the one in front of me then. Don't worry about it.
Gee, I can't imagine a well-trained warrior in armor is not getting hit by these stupid dogs.
Well, with Joffrey swiping his paw, it's gonna be Cabo's turn.
Hit it again.
All right.
It's okay, man. That's
Hit
why.
hit the one that's still up.
Like, we have. Sorry,
I
that was
can't
in
hit
that
him
one.
either.
Do
That's
you
why
have
I've been
any,
using spells.
No, I'm not doing
Almost
the
everything?
crit deck or anything.
There's already enough crazy
You swipe your otter paw and take out the rest of the party. I was tired of running this game anyway after 5 sessions.
18 damage. Or it's
18
18 damage.
to hit.
Yeah.
18 will hit.
Well, that'll be 9 damage.
9. We'll put that. Yep. So there are now 2 of them on top of each other in that same space, and 1 left to go that is pretty much untouched. So, it's Tyra's turn.
My turn again?
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, we keep missing,
They-
so we don't
they-
make it damage rolls.
Yeah, these are getting faster because of misses and taking down enemies.
Oh, well, is the one I shot at 4 down, or is that still up?
There is only 1 left up. It's in front of Cabo. You guys have been hitting the ones that have already been hit, so that one guy's been sitting there being very ineffective, but also not taking any damage.
Oh, he's gonna start.
We've been surprisingly efficient despite all the setbacks.
He's gonna start taking damage now.
Despite all the inefficiencies.
Yeah.
Are they subject to the natural 20s?
They are.
Uh-oh.
Do we confirm this right
I don't think we
You don't confirm. You have. It's an automatic hit. If it would beat their armor class, then it's automatically a crit, and a 20 will automatically crit on this guy.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, if you need a 20 to hit, those don't crit.
Yeah, if you need a 20 to hit, then it doesn't crit. So if, say you only have a base attack bonus 1 and something has an AC of like 25, you rolled a natural 20, you automatically hit, but because 21 doesn't beat the armor class, it's not a crit. You don't have to roll a separate confirmation roll.
So you could suck so,
So-
much that you could never crit, theoretically.
Your damage
Yeah.
isn't altered, you just get the critical effect, right?
No, it's double damage.
Double damage and the crits.
Ew. Well, this
Yeah. So critlets suck in this game.
Yes.
guy's not gonna like this.
Well, I don't think he was liking this in the first place.
Does it suck more than Void Death, Ernest?
I'll let you know tomorrow.
I did see that 2 new viewers popped on. I don't know if it's people in this room, but
Not me.
Oh, let's.
there were already 2 of us in here.
Or as I start eating really noisy chips.
Yeah, right as you grab the chips. That's
He's like, ooh, he's eating.
He's like, eat. Yeah, there's now a mukbang now.
yeah.
You walk a mukbang. Let's get in there.
That is gonna be 12 damage.
12
and
damage.
That's 2 bleed as the critical effect.
Ooh. A mortal wound.
All right, bleed. And this guy went from looking really great to looking really bad.
It's like, finish him, Kava.
Kaylee, it's your turn.
I will, Scrappy is going to look through,
Oh, now we're back down to 2 viewers. I scared them away.
You're like, oh no, it's Ernest. That's
Yeah, it's, oh no,
Scrappy.
Ernest has chips.
Like, oh
Scrappy's gonna look through the, door through the bridge and see if she sees any more alien puppies.
It's like a whole litter of
Scrappy reopens the door.
making little puppy noises.
There does not appear to be anything else moving in the bridge. Because
They
they're
don't make noises. They're silent.
Yeah.
They're creepers.
Alright. Well, Kaylee's gonna shoot. See what happens.
all right.
Does a 13 hit?
A 13 will hit their energy armor class.
Oh, okay. Alright, well. 1 damage.
In theory.
No damage. Don't worry, you guys will be level 3 soon, and then you'll start adding more to that automatically, but that still wouldn't
What
hurt
for?
them.
Doesn't matter if I can't hit anything.
It is Malik's turn.
Currently, I need to get
Alright. 5-foot step towards
add
Kaylee.
some spikes or something to Scrappy to make him have a melee on his arm.
Alright.
I think next level you do get some more modifications, so you could add another weapon arm and
Alright.
give him something.
Yeah,
Have
can I
a
take
melee arm with an axe or
Can I,
something.
can I take a 5-foot step to be next to Kaylee?
Yes?
Yes, cool.
Yes.
Move action. Her, touch us! And I will hand her one of my skip shot pistols.
Alright.
And I will throw some more garbage at them.
Alright.
And continue not to hit things because this requires an attack roll. And I have so many penalties. Oh, that one. Never mind. Carry on.
Will do. It is the Akata's turn.
Okay, don't mind me.
One last chance to try to bite a Cabo.
Well, maybe you might get another.
Oh, because the bleed's gonna get him.
He's been eating my Dashko, so I've been getting plenty to feast on.
My brain.
Eat lead, aliens!
Process
Eat
Does
lead.
a 22 hit a Cabo?
Yeah.
Alright, that's gonna be 7 damage, and I need a fort save.
Oh, that goes.
And did you already roll what your bleed was? I think you said it was 2?
That blew by myself.
On my thing?
Yeah.
It's a flat 2.
It's flat 2? Okay.
I'm sorry. What am I rolling it for?
Yes, fort save.
Fortitude, come above it.
Yeah, it was 7 damage and a fortitude save.
I guess it'd be
23.
more accurate.
23? Okay, you feel fine for now.
Yeah, I might need this in here.
Alright, it is Joffrey's turn.
Can I 5-foot step and start?
Are you already out of stamina?
That's someone from
I blew through my
Avenue
stamina.
Q.
You want 5-foot step?
Yeah, just I still want to be in melee with
Yeah.
the guy just to make room if anyone else wants to get melee with him.
You're just standing on top of the other 2.
Yeah, that's
Stand
fine.
on a pile of dedicatas.
Man, not level 3 yet.
That song from Avenue Q where they said, "Only for now."
Yeah, for now. Yeah.
So that's going in my head now every time I say for now.
All right, attack 11.
Nope. 11's not gonna do it.
All right, that's it for me then.
That's what your paw's doing. Womp, womp, womp.
It is Cabo's turn.
Oh! Save us.
Please.
I guess I'll work on getting it in since
Yeah, I did most of the work for you.
I loosened it for you.
since when are enemies pickle jars now?
Since now.
I guess.
Hey, give us a minute, it'll be pickled.
I'm in some brine right now.
Call it pickle rag.
You are the brine.
Bruh. Bruh.
Okay, so I 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
9 damage.
9 damage.
Woo! Good job.
He goes down.
Yay!
Hooray.
That is the end of combat.
For now.
Or is it?
Dun dun dun.
What about
We
second
still gotta
combat?
go to the cargo bay.
We just did second combat.
But what about Levensies?
What, you mean Joffrey's rolls? I'm sorry.
I know.
We're talking about brining, but if he has another roll like that, that's where we're gonna get the salt from. Okay. Now that we got those out of our system.
It's like,
Oh, I'm sure there'll be more.
If we're not having bad puns, what are we doing? What are we even doing
so
with
how
ourselves?
much damage has Cabo taken from his HP pool?
Taking 1 damage.
Oh no, hold on.
Hey, it blew through my stamina pretty quick, so it's like,
And I can sit
No,
here-
those dogs bite hard.
I can sit here and yell at you a while.
So yeah, you guys are hanging out in the hallway.
Kaylee's gonna move forward to the bridge.
I'm gonna hold off on healing you right now, Cabo, if you only have 1 damage. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to ask you to tough it out, Sword.
All right, Kaylee moves up to the bridge.
I'll move up with Kaylee.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Kaylee.
All right.
I guess I'll go with Kaylee too.
All right,
Best
now we
shooter.
move everyone
There
to
isn't
the
anything
bridge.
ready to ambush
Okay.
us.
Kaylee's gonna go to a console and have it.
Let's see if I can
scan
drag a Joffrey
for-
instead of a pile of dedicatas. There we go.
Okay, once everyone's in the bridge, she's gonna lock the door.
Okay. Door is closed and locked, and I will delete these ikatas while I'm at it.
Okay.
Save some RAM.
Kaylee will then go to the
Not that much.
console and scan for other life forms on said ship.
We haven't seen any other crew members.
All right.
just the Cabo.
Go ahead and roll a computers check to try to get into their system and figure it out.
And we haven't seen any other crew members, just the dead goblin, right?
Yep, just a dead goblin.
Can I assist because I want to look for logs and things?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll a computer. There's enough little consoles to get up on.
Holy shit.
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
That's gonna be
What was it?
I was pulling out raid.
Whoa.
It's a little dirt dauber or something.
It's a flying bug.
Is it a wasp or something?
The middle of it was skinny, so it looks like it's probably a
Get off. my
Potter
computer.
wasp.
I don't like squirting my computer. There we go.
Yeah, that's sort of gross.
If the stream
That
starts
will be-
glitching from Tanner's computer, it's because he just sprayed it with bug spray.
It's fuzzy. What's it can?
21 for computers and.
Kayla got 21
assist.
for checking the thing. Well, I think Tyra was
I
doing
had a 26 on computers.
a 26. You were looking for logs. You were looking to scan the ship and get more info on the ship.
Yeah.
Kaylee asked first.
Specifically life
That's
forms.
fine.
Kaylee asked first, so we'll go with her. There seems to be
Out of my fucking dream.
there are 2 life forms in one of the bunk rooms on the north side of the ship. As you guys were coming from the back, that would have been the northern hallway. That was not the one with the airlock, but the next one down.
Okay.
There's 2 bedrooms on that side, 2 bedrooms on the other side.
Okay.
So one of those shows signs of life.
Okay. Anything
The
else?
southern cargo bay has some sort of life form in there as well.
Okay. Are
yeah.
there any comms in said space bedroom?
Comms in the space bedroom.
Yes.
Um,
that I
And
could.
baby monitors.
You
Not like a baby monitor, but could I like radio into that bedroom?
you could try to communicate with that bedroom.
Okay, I will do that. Do I get a said response?
What are you saying?
Hello, are you alive? And hopefully not another alien space puppy.
Hello, this is Firewalker.
You do not get a response.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta use the proper call signs.
Can I lock the door from the bridge to that said bedroom?
That door is showing as locked.
Aha.
Okay. I'm gonna keep it that way.
Okay.
And it's still showing there's no atmosphere in that room.
That room does have atmosphere.
So keep in mind, life signs might be unconscious life signs.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. How long have they been out here? It's like been a couple of days, right?
The ship's been back for about a week at this point.
Yeah, but it's been vented too, so.
Yeah, but there's still atmosphere in that room.
Oh.
Yeah, there's atmosphere to that one room.
Okay.
So if they had anything to drink, they might still be alive. Malik's not saying this. He's like, I feel so.
Alright. Something to keep in mind.
All right, so
Oh, wait. The cargo door
Mhm.
with other life forms that were in it. Is that door lockable?
that door can be closed and locked from the bridge.
Could you calm that room too?
Let's go ahead and calm that room and see if we get a response.
You do not get a response.
Not even like alien puppies like screaming or something.
They're
haven't
completely
said-
silent. They don't make any noise
They haven't
whatsoever.
said-
Oh, that's
anything.
right.
Yeah, I was rude to assume that they make noise. Apparently they don't.
Yeah, you
Okay.
forgot that from Second Darkness.
I did. I forgot.
Spoiler.
It's been like 8 years since we played that.
Yeah. What? No,
Now,
that was,
is there
that was
a
yesterday.
Why
No.
are we
Is it-
so
no.
long?
Is there atmosphere in the cargo there that life sign is in?
No.
Yeah, those doors are open. So
Oh, okay. Oh, no, we know what that life sign is.
I'm sure it's
Okay.
more of those, but we don't know what's in.
Can I close said cargo bay so that air can get in there?
You got enough access on the computer that you are able to close that door.
Okay. Just so that then if there's any like
One
on the
less
outs-
room to fill with oxygen.
Right. Well, that and if there's any on the outside of said ship, they're not then getting in. More aren't coming into the cargo bay.
I'm all for it, but that might be the cargo bay we're getting to get in a call from. So,
All right. So the other check was looking for logs.
yes, we need data logs. We need contents.
I'd like to look for any physical evidence that might be suspicious in this room. Damaged consoles.
Does anybody have fire to get rid of the nest that the puppy dogs were trying to
That's
get
not
fired?
myself power.
So
I don't know. How do you
just
destroy
to just to
the
give the
alien
just to give the description, wide transparent aluminum windows stretches across the forward wall of this control room. Twinkling lights in the distance are all that can be seen of Absalom Station and the ships of the Armada surrounding it. So you can't really see too much. And
Well, I have.
the map going to stream froze, even though my map is okay. So I will tell that to refresh the page. That's easy. That's just easy page refresh.
I have a lizard, and I'll have explosive rounds. And one of no guns.
I don't think we want to use this little.
Still have a different.
Close that. Close the message.
Suddenly we wanted all to burn.
Where is? So as you're looking around, you're gonna find that there's no qual fragments in this room as well. Looks like there were 3 more cocoons that were being put together. So it's gonna be another 3 bulk of no quill.
With my background, do I have any fire starting kits? I do have candles and incense. If we want to burn down the mess.
Can I start a fire with my zip stick?
Wait a minute, I'm trying to catch up with the other computers check.
No, we want fire. We want it now.
You want to burn down the spaceship that you're on.
You
right?
don't want fire in a spaceship, guys.
Hey, wait, stop. Hold it right there. We can't start a fire. There's no oxygen.
The world didn't start burning.
Wait, what world?
Come on,
Let's see.
I'm a pyro. I want to burn stuff.
Well, we need oxygen first.
Okay, well, I mean,
So you do find a series of logs. There's daily logs as they're doing their exploration they were charted to do. They were went out into an area of the vast that's not too far outside of where there are convenient drift beacons, and they were scouting out some asteroids for potential mining. There's like daily logs showing just the activity of we're searching this sector, this is what we found, that sort of thing. They found a asteroid, which is the one that had been spotted that they were going to look for. It had a number of geodes on the surface. It appears that a couple days after bringing those geodes on board, that they had monsters hatch from them.
Yup.
million puppos.
Yup.
So they were fighting off the monsters, but then there is instead of a nice hey, here's what's going on. Hey, this is what we were doing today. There's one that seems a little bit more panicked. It like cuts in, and the captain is in the background. You hear the sounds of combat and people yelling, and it's not just the things from the geodes. There's something else here. It came from the rock. You can hear him like turn and shout an order to someone. We're getting overwhelmed. We're going to open the ship to vacuum. Maybe that'll slow him down. And then there's another log that comes from engineering, and there's like an image with it, and the captain is putting on his suit. Purging the air didn't work. Set to autopilot to continue back to Absalom Station. We're abandoning ship. We're going to fall back to the rock and regroup there. Acreon out. And there's no further entrances.
Wow.
So they're on the asteroid?
So the rock that they're pulling, which is not the asteroid that they went looking for.
Okay.
Yeah, there was something they picked up.
The
on
rock
the
that
way.
they're
Yeah.
pulling,
The rock that they're pulling,
that's potentially where there's life forms there.
so they said something came from there, and that they're falling back to the rock.
And it's not just the Akroas.
Okay,
The
so
Acreon. Or the Akatas are the creatures. Acreon is the ship.
can I use the ship's scanning stuff to scan said rock?
You get the same result that you did. There's some sort of interference with the scanners from the rock. It's really big, and there's something weird electromagnetically about it that it's not
Can
easy
I
to scan.
attempt to like send a message to the rock, or no?
You can try to send out just a
A hail.
broad range message, yeah.
Okay, I will attempt that. Be like, hello,
All frequencies.
all frequencies. Anyone out there? Anyone alive?
You
Anyone
might
need
want to
help?
specify the drift rock.
Yeah.
To the drift rock.
Yeah. I mean, all not like all directions, all frequencies pointed at the drift rock.
Pointing at the drift rock.
You don't seem to get any response in, the next minute while she's poking around on the logs and stuff.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Malik is just on the floor.
Alright, so do
Sweating.
we want to investigate the life forms that are locked in one of the lodging bedrooms?
Orders.
And
It would be a
then,
good idea, so if there are still actual crew here, they might know.
right? Or are we worried about maybe that they mentioned that there was something other than just the alien puppies that were attacking us. So were they able to lock that? I mean, it was locked before I tried to lock it. So
Well, there was a goblin we found too.
wouldn't they have just said goblin
Instead of creature.
instead of creature?
Mm.
There's not cameras in said lodge room, right?
No.
Okay.
Not that type of dystopian worker conditions.
Okay.
It's just like Big Brother's watching
I'm
you.
just checking. All right. So,
Are there other recordings though, where there might have been like security corridors and things like that we might see this thing that you were talking about?
Looks like they were using personal recording devices. Doesn't look like there's too many cameras around the ship.
Okay.
just smartphones.
Again, this is a kind of the Hard Scrabble Collective was running this ship, and they kind of just a group of independent miners and trade exploration type people. They not the biggest ships, not the most security other than a bunch of roughnecks on a ship together.
No respect for
Are there
micromanagement.
any other external communications? Kind of give us an idea of who
So-
this thing might actually be supposed to belong to?
So you can see that they, you already knew that they had been contracted by Astral Extractions to go out and investigate this site. When they were in the drift, there are records of when they encountered the drift rock, and they had to stop and tether it and everything. It was just weird to have a random chunk of asteroid floating around in the drift. There's stuff there, but encountering something like this is kind of unusual. So they saw the same weird properties that you did with it, that it's got some weird electromagnetic shielding on it. So they thought it was an interesting find, and they were going to bring it back so that they could, have a claim on it. It wasn't part of their contractual duties. So it looks like Hardscrabble probably has rights to it unless
Okay.
they violated their terms of contract or something.
Yeah, which we don't have the contract. They're like still adjudicating it in courts.
Yeah, it's still being adjudicated. And again, anything that you find that is relevant, like maybe the other logs that you found, or, if the crew screwed up, that could be reason that their contract would have been violated, and or if there was something else went wrong. So, you're just trying to find random stuff.
So maybe we should download the
I was
logs.
gonna say, yeah, that was my first question, is can we make like a copy of all this stuff?
Okay, you should be able to copy those logs.
Yeah, we all got really decent comm devices, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have like a data pad
I got a
computer
zip stick.
thing.
Same.
What, the zip stick is the electrocuting thing.
What am I saying?
I don't know what happened.
It's not a zip drive, it's a zip stick.
Jesus. Screw electric sonic screwdriver right in the USB port.
I got a 2-year-old be keeping me up most of the night, so.
Do you guys know a USB will fit in an Ethernet port?
Anything will fit in anything if you try hard enough.
Alright.
Alright.
Oh
so,
boy.
Well,
So,
let's go check out
Check that
those
can of worms.
those life signs then.
Alright, so
okay.
So for the record, we made a copy of the logs. So that might be an objective there.
I know everyone else
Before
just
we-
took a little restroom break, but
Kaylee,
the dungeon master would appreciate a short break.
Okay,
is
let's break.
there-
While you're taking a break,
Mhm.
and while we were doing this, could our characters have also taken a little bit of a break?
This isn't D&D 5th edition. We don't get short rests.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you
Wait,
do.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
And
can spend a resolve point.
to gain your stamina points back.
Never mind, I'm sorry. I take back my objection.
If you guys would like to take a short
Consider it
break,
a short break while we were doing all this stuff on the bridge.
How's the ship's name spelled?
Yeah,
Is
perhaps
it
I'll do that.
AK?
Bear in mind, we only got 10 minutes of energy.
no,
Oh, then we
it
wouldn't have
is
time for-
ACREON.
Oh, I was.
Kaylee will
Close,
double
okay.
check on the,
So if we wanna
the
take-
life support
We need to go back to our
and
ship.
Yeah, we have to
see
go
if
back to our
there's
ship
anything
to
else on the ship
Re-up
that
option.
We need to go back to our
needs to
ship anyway.
be fixed
Alright then.
for. She would double
So,
check on the
yeah,
status of the life
the-
support of the ship.
The med patch, what,
Um,
'cause I have a med kit,
Okay.
which is better.
So life support, like I said, it's still ramping up. Everything seems to be proceeding okay. Doesn't look like there's any damage. It's not leaking out anywhere.
Okay.
From the log, you saw that they purged the atmosphere themselves, thinking maybe it would help slow down whatever was attacking them.
Okay.
But it didn't seem to be helpful.
Okay.
Again, you guys know that the Akatas don't have to breathe, so purging the ship had no effect on them, and then whatever else they were dealing with apparently didn't care.
And I'm just saying, since there's no oxygen in the ship yet, we'll have to retreat to our ship.
Yeah.
If you want to take a break.
And again, you already noticed that in the hallway the lights were damaged in that one section.
Okay.
That it looks like just blaster fire from whatever fight they were having in the hallway.
Gotcha.
There's just minor damage. Looks like some circuits got hit there, but ship looks like it should be functional, but you're still not sure entirely everything that's going on with it. So it would probably be a bad idea to, bring it to the station where it might still have some Akatas,
Yeah.
or who
It
knows
might be
what the other
infested,
thing
so
was.
they-
Yeah.
So.
So there's 3 life forms that are in here.
Well,
And
There
that we
were-
know of.
three, one
Yeah.
of them we're pretty sure is Nakata.
In
Or
the
whatever
cargo
the other
bay.
thing is.
Or, yeah, or whatever the other
There
one is.
was something locked in the lodging area where there was air in there.
Yes.
Yeah, it was like a quarters, right?
You were reading atmosphere in one of the bedrooms.
But Malik will not object to taking a sit because he is not feeling well. Fortunately, I won't get anything back from it, but he won't oppose despite my earlier objection.
Yeah, I have
Alright.
to do the thing when it's time for you to do the
All right. So real quick before we take a break, we need to go back to our other ship. because we're running out of oxygen. We only get 10 minutes, so recharge
yeah.
our flight suits or whatever
Okay.
to be able to do that. We're gonna take a short break so that we can regain stamina. I don't know how you guys are doing. I don't think any of you guys got hit, but me and Tom did.
I mean, I could regain stamina if I need to. Yeah, I guess I can use a resolve for that. Yeah.
And then we're gonna go check out those other ones when we get back from break. Is that right?
Okay.
Sound good?
So you guys gotta go back to break on your ship.
Go take a break on our ship where we can enjoy the atmosphere.
Okay. Take it in some atmosphere.
I was gonna say take a breather, but that's way better.
All right. Well, then I am going to go ahead and put us on our Be Right Back screen, which I believe should also mute. If anyone wants to check on the stream that we are muted when I do that. So we will be back shortly. All right,
Use the force.
all right, everybody. We are back as people are trying to practice telekinesis across our tables. All right,
To make
I
a long story
have.
short, too, like,
So I have adjusted the playing map. Let me go ahead
So-
and drag it.
Rested.
yes, I have spent resolve, which I believe
Did you
takes
spend
an
a
hour.
resolve with your stamina?
All right, so
Playing with those
Anyway,
dogs
that
really
one.
tuckered me out.
Yeah.
as agreed
I
before we.
got more air.
10
Yeah.
uninterrupted minutes.
Yeah, you guys went back. You refilled your air on your ship.
Oh. Okay then.
Yep. So you went back to your ship, refilled your air supplies. The air, you could probably breathe it in the Acreon now, but it would be a little uncomfortable. You'd be feeling the need to breathe a little extra because it's thin atmosphere at this point. But it's making progress.
I'll
It'll
stick.
be just fine.
Apparently I do have the cantrip Starwalker, which will allow me to breathe out of atmosphere. So I guess I'll just keep that up.
All right. So you were going to investigate the life signs that you saw in the northern portion of the ship.
Let's go.
And I think we locked all the doors just in case.
Yes, you had locked the doors that had life signs behind them, and Scrappy had closed the door to the other docking bay after that one fight, just in case.
The door to the quarters where the two was already.
Was
locked.
already locked.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, can we double lock them so they can't unlock them? So if they won't play nice with the comms.
Move crates in front of them and stuff.
Move some crazy.
Well, that was one of the places we were gonna go check because it had air and it was locked.
Yeah.
Off we go.
All right.
Which one do we want to investigate first? Though?
The room that was already locked with air, because the other one, the cargo didn't have air, so that's not gonna be a friendly. Yeah. Okay.
Fair.
All right.
So I guess we want to go to the occupied quarters, game master.
Excuse me.
The if that is the correct nomenclature.
All right. So I will go ahead and highlight the party, and I will. You all just ready to go up to that hallway?
Yep.
More or less.
I'll drop you there and then reorganize it to make sense. Whee! You fly magically through the ship.
We are flying. We're in a ship.
We're flying.
Okay.
We're
Let
going
me
to
adjust
frog.
that so it can be seen on me.
Hi, hello everyone. It's Kermit the Frog. I hope you enjoyed the show.
Let me adjust
Please
it
don't
here
do
so
that.
everything is
Hashtag
visible.
not sponsored. Don't do that. One voice is enough for you.
This is the episode where Baka is
Auditions for
auditioning
voice acting work.
For voice acting.
That's the title of the episode.
Baka's voice acting demo part 1.
All right. So who's gonna be going first down this hallway? This hallway is thinner. Only one at a time can go down it.
I go Cabo.
Well, I was thinking of sending Scrappy in.
You want to send
I
Scrappy?
mean, if I could ride Scrappy, I would.
I could probably write.
He's small size, so.
Oh, never mind.
Like a skateboard then?
All right. You send your
He's got
stealth drone
legs,
then?
It's gonna be a little.
Ah, I'm still highlighted everybody. Don't move everybody. Yeah.
Poor Scrappy.
Just
He's
click one
been
person.
Reduced to the bait.
So,
All right.
Kaylee, how many times you had to rebuild that thing?
How many times have I done it, or how many times have my family? Because he's been in the family for a while.
Ooh.
Does he break down a lot and you have to fix it all the time, or is it just a...
Just more when accidents happen.
We send it in as a scoop.
Yep.
Yeah.
So apparently we're finding out Scrappy's an air.
But I always have, like, his stuff on a hard drive backed up. So, I'm not having to start like from scratch.
Where do you find parts for him?
Here and there.
Is there like a Radio Shack around here?
Not
Hashtag
right
couldn't
here.
even sponsor us if they wanted to.
Means they can't sue us either. Ha ha!
Maybe Toys R Us?
Oh, they came back.
No.
They're like Jeffrey's Toy Barn now or some garbage. Apparently the only problem is the name. I'm not gonna get into that.
All right. Well, you send Scrappy down the hallway. He passes by the first door, which is closed.
Okay.
That's the one that you know is locked.
Okay.
The hallway then opens just past that door on the opposite side, and in there is a kitchen. And then down at the end of the hall, there's another door that you know is to a bedroom that is open.
Wait, a kitchen and no puppos.
That's not the food they were looking for.
Well, if someone
okay.
wanted to do a perception check through her drone,
Alright,
she
well,
could.
I'm gonna have
I'll
do
do a
perception
perception
check through Scrappy to see what he sees, and
She can see down the hall through Scrappy.
Yeah.
So
She's doing the whole remote viewing nonsense.
Oh, so what do I see from Scrappy? Refine what you just
oh,
said.
that's what I just said. You'd have to do a perception if you want to try to look for anything more.
Wait, can I get the IP address of your drone so I can watch on my phone?
You guys actually can watch me.
That is gonna be
Not
a 23.
camera wise, but I have a monitoring thing on my armor so you can actually
Yeah, we
see.
all have cameras on our phone, right?
No. I have remote monitoring on my
a
armor.
little wrist thingy.
It's like, why? We all have cameras on our
You could
phone.
actually see my hit
I've got a
points.
wrist thingy
See
that
your what?
pops
My
up
hit
that
points.
I can.
Oh, like a heart monitor or health
Like
monitor.
EKG, yeah, all that stuff.
Yeesh.
Alright, so with my perception of 23, what do I see through Scrappy's
Excuse me.
vision?
Not really much more than that. It looks like the kitchen looks like it was a little tussled up. Just random implements on the ground or scattered on the countertops. Other than that, there doesn't seem to be very much interesting going on down there.
Does he see a kitchen knife anywhere?
Someone's trying to find their.
Prompt 2 like melee weapon. Let's go. How many weapon
Let's
mounts does this
see.
monster have?
Just one. But
Going around with a cleaver.
he's got 2 arms, and then there's.
Just gonna go around with improvised melee
Kind
weapon.
of think of like,
let's
what's his face from Borderlands? He's got 2 little arms, and then he's got a weapon mount. So in one of those arms,
Claptrap?
yeah. And you could potentially hold a.
I'm gonna say that you can find a kitchen knife.
All right, Scrappy's gonna pick it up.
Prompt 2 melee weapon.
It's
Let's
a
go.
kitchen knife. It's a butter.
It's no, what you want is a steak knife. Otherwise, it's just gonna be bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. So, is Scrappy going to actually search, or is he just going to do? He did a quick look. He now did a more thorough scan from the door. Is he gonna go in and search in drawers and stuff?
Yeah, he'll look for like a steak knife or something sharp.
All right. So you found your kitchen knife. You found that there's like preserved rations that
Okay.
are
Yes.
like not the greatest. Obviously, they were going as cheap as they could on this expedition.
Okay,
Oh, the astronaut ice cream?
I'll tell
No.
him to yoink.
Aw.
I'll tell him to yoink those.
All right, so you've got 6 days of rations for like one person.
Okay.
The other stuff that's in there isn't good any longer.
Okay.
I've already made
All right. So he has set kitchen knife and 6 days of rations for one person.
Yep. So you can bring that back to you.
It's kind of has your plate of stuff too.
Okay. What else besides the kitchen? There was and the locked door. What else was on this hallway?
There was another empty. There was another crew quarters.
Okay. I'll have him check the other crew quarters.
Okay.
That's the one that does not have life signs in it.
Correct. What does he see in said quarters?
In that one,
I mean, perception check.
no, you don't need to roll perception check. So in this, there is a small table with a chair and two, not much better than sleeping cots.
Okay.
They look like the beds weren't made,
Okay.
but you don't really see anything else in there.
Okay. So then I will tell Scrappy to come back to the locked door.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell everyone to have their weapons ready. And I will have Scrappy knock on the door first.
Okay.
You would not if you just tap.
Kind of tap on the door.
Because he has his weapon arm, but she also took the arm enhancement, so he has two little tool arms that he can use.
So kind of tap on the door.
More like,
Yeah, something.
All right, the door has been tapped on.
Are there any tap responses to tap on the door?
No.
Okay. Scrappy, go ahead and unlock door and open it.
All
I
right.
will have my laser pistol and my thing that you just skip shot out.
All right. You have Scrappy. Go ahead and roll a engineering.
Where the rest of us at?
we're
You
in
guys
the
are
hallway.
down the hallway. She sent Scrappy down there. She can roll checks through Scrappy when
I
operating.
know, I was
Yeah.
just kinda like, at what point are we going to go up there?
I mean, he's only 20 feet away from us right now.
So,
What did you say? Computer or
engineering.
engineering? So that is 6 or 17.
17?
Yeah.
All right. Scrappy plays with the control panel next to the door, and you hear the door try to open. It goes. Seems like something is sticking on the door.
A stuck door, you say?
Okay. Perception check to see what.
Uh,
Or engineering check.
Since he was just working on it, trying to get it open, seems like something on the inside is like barricading the door.
Oh.
So if you wanted to open this door, you'd probably have to break through.
Okay. So I would share that information with the crew.
So, just curious, while I'm looking around, are there any Skittermander-sized vents that are on the ship?
Yeah, Nakata came out of one earlier.
Aha. Noted. They're medium-sized, right?
Well, do we want
Yeah, they're
to try
medium-sized.
to force the door open? It looks like it was barricaded on the inside.
We do have our universal key called Kava.
Hey, Cabo,
Yep.
can you use your ceremonial walking stick to wedge that door open for us?
Try to do more than just wedge it, right? Just like open it.
Yeah,
Right.
yep.
It's barricaded on the inside, so we gotta force it open.
Okay.
I could probably go
So
for
does
one
he
of
need
those.
to do a strength check or something?
Yeah, you could do it. You could do a strength check.
And, no atmosphere.
So you guys send Cabo up there to be right in front of the door.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where do you want Scrappy to go, Kaylee?
I will have him take a 5-foot step out of the way.
Okay. I'll put Cabo right in front of the door. Anyone else doing any sort of movement?
I'll move up there with Kava.
Scrappy will have a kitchen knife and his laser pistol out.
He only has one weapon arm, so he can only be holding one of those things.
Yeah.
Does he have a weapon mount as well?
Well, that's
He
what.
has
Yeah.
a weapon mount and 2 arms. Can't
Two
he
tool
hold-
arms that can use tools to help
Is
you
it
with
a
checks.
Knife, in essence, a tool
I'm gonna.
I don't
in
think.
defending
I don't think the
yourself?
knife has a screw on attached to it.
I got a non-dirty 20.
A non-dirty 20.
Yeah.
That is.
A non-dirty, so you rolled a
One of
20?
the tools be a plier.
Uh,
He just pinches the knife with the pliers.
A dirty 20.
That is not enough. You bang on the door and there's a little bit of give, but it does not open with that 20.
What about two? Oh.
Okay, so is someone helping me budget or?
The little Faye that has big pliers.
Is I just try again?
No.
You can try again.
I hated
Uh,
everything about that.
yeah. You can try again.
23.
Oh god, this is the same universe they were in. Why?
A 23.
Kaylee will shout out, does anyone need help inside?
I'm glad we destroyed the planet that they live on.
Any response from Kaylee's shout while he's hammering on the... Oh,
Wait, do we hear signs of fighting?
As soon as the door bursts open, laser fire is going to ring out.
Not the lasers.
The lasers. There's going to be a surprise round. Where did I put their stats?
Oh, this is the one that had life signs in it?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I missed that. I thought this...
would they have heard Kaylee shout, does anyone need help?
Yeah, that one's not going to hit. That one is a 19 to hit a Cabo.
Yeah, it hits me.
They're shooting at my boy.
It's kinetic, right?
No, it's energy.
This one's energy.
Yeah.
Alright, so that is going to be 4 damage as a laser hits you.
Oh.
I guess we're rolling initiative.
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot.
And the DM version of the map has decided to go blank on me again.
I do technically get a +2 because I have a melee weapon, and if they're shooting at me, I get like close combat feat. So.
Oh. I thought that... Is that
Well, I mean, it
what
still hit me because of the 20, and my AC is not high enough.
Yeah, because it was a 19 for the...
So it barely hit me.
Okay.
All it takes?
That's all, yeah, that's all it is.
22 for my initiative.
Give me a second to get this back up.
Cheese and rice, Caleb. What is... You are on the ball today.
Yeah, she's been eating cheese and rice. That's why her initiative's so.
Well, I'm trying to keep my language cleaner than normal.
Oh, we're still on that now.
We're still on that now.
Oh, okay.
It's like cheese and crackers
You're
back
not,
here.
you're not getting the G-rated crowd.
No. That ship sailed.
I mean, we're not really getting any crowd, so...
We actually have a few people on.
We had 4.
We had
Yeah, a
two-
couple people came on.
And then I'm like, hey guys, I'm gonna eat some chips. And then
We were up to 3 at one point.
We got
or
5
4,
users
and then we're
right
up
now.
to 4.
Oh, they came out.
Oh, they're not showing on the phone, so... Hey, well,
I'm right, so I can't peek.
thank you for anyone who's here.
Yay, thanks
We
for coming
appreciate
by.
you.
Add these individuals to combat. And let me add you guys to combat, but I will not add the dead guy to combat. Just... Alright. I will get theirs. Alright, so Joffrey, what was yours?
Higher. 21.
21. Hey, there you go.
Yay.
Update combatant. Cabo, what's your initiative?
11.
Poor Cabo.
Come on.
I keep going all this shit. What can I say?
He doesn't need to go first, he just needs to go last.
Yeah.
Kaylee, what was your initiative?
22.
Update. Malik, with all your one fun penalties.
17 with
Ooh.
penalties, yeah.
You're feeling very spry for someone who is sickened and fatigued.
I'm always roll.
Tyra,
24.
24.
Jeez.
You guys are ready for this one.
I know, they were expecting, it's like, this is gonna turn to a pile of shit real
They
quick.
were expecting someone to burst down their door. And apparently you were expecting to burst down a door.
It was like, it took 2 tries, I knew it was coming. Trips on you, we don't have atmosphere.
I will actually, because you guys have done that, I will...
Why won't you answer my messages? I won't even return calls.
clear lighting effects to help make this run a little bit more smoothly. Let's see. Close enough to see through the door is basically Cabo, who was standing in front of it to bust it down. Cabo, what you see in front of you is a rough barricade that was pushed up against the door, made from the random stuff that was left in this room. And huddled behind one of the cots and behind the table, you see two little goblins that have just started shooting wildly at the door since something burst through it.
Oh, similar to the dead one we found.
Tyra is getting to go first. Yep, looks like them.
Okay.
Very similar patchwork outfit. Gear doesn't look that great.
Of course, space goblins.
Space goblins.
Yeah, you know, space goblins.
My
Sparky is very offended by your opinion of space goblins.
I found his rack shuffle of equipment very civically pleasing and functional.
For anyone watching, we did a one-shot a while ago, and I had a space goblin named Sparky.
He smoked with the helmet on, but he could see with his smoke-piercing goggles, which I found dumb and awesome.
Which is exactly why I did it.
Hold on, anyway.
I almost died being soldered to death by repair drones. That was dumb. I couldn't hit them either.
Let's see, because I refreshed this map, I need to refresh that map, which is why it hasn't updated. Yeah, I know that this monitor isn't your favorite screen resolution.
Hello. What happened?
I could just share it, and anyone who wanted to could log in, but I have no idea how that would drain my
Say Cabo's
resources.
the only one that sees them right now?
Yeah, Cabo can see through the door. You can't really see into the room that well. You can see one of the cots.
So
All you know is he burst through the door and all of a sudden got shot at twice.
all
Oh, yeah.
Tyra is gonna do is say, stop firing. We're from Absalon Station.
Immediately go to
Go ahead and roll a diplomacy.
What languages do goblins speak?
I imagine goblin.
Maybe gobbledygook?
Gobbledygook. I don't know gobbledygook. I do know,
That's a 22.
22. The constant hail of laser fire that is aimed randomly towards the door, kinda, sorta. You think there's a slight pause to it?
Okay, that'll be my turn.
they're reloading.
Could be really.
I think I got through to them. Reloaded!
Kaylee, it's your turn.
Am I able to do my mind's
You
thing to
you
them?
have to be able to see them, and from where you're at in the hallway,
got a
you
camera on.
really can't.
Okay, then I'm just can Scrappy see him?
From the corner of that square, Scrappy can see one.
So does she need
So,
line
yeah.
of sight or line of effect?
That is an interesting question.
Because Darth Vader was able to force choke people on and saw
On a TV screen, that's.
TV screen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Those make
believe
things
I
really
believe she
complicated.
needs line of sight to aim her little antenna.
So she has line of sight with the camera.
Scrappy.
I'll say you can send a message to the goblins.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and diplomacize or intimidate or whichever, or bluff if you would like.
See, see Paizo, how cameras ruin everything with magic.
Yeah, it's like things you could do through a scrying circle or.
Diplomacy
Yeah.
and
Those are just as
my
ridiculous.
intimidator. Only intimidate. I'll do diplomacy. That's my highest.
See how things go.
I'm not saying I abuse those rules.
That's a 21 for diplomacy.
Okay, what are you saying?
Stop. We're not monsters. We're here to help. We're from the Absalon Station. We have killed several of the space dog things.
All right. You'll see if there's any response on their turn.
You
Okay.
killed the Aurora Boreanuses.
Yeah.
It's a call back to another campaign.
All the best inside jokes.
To the non-audience we have.
Glad I'm a part of that one.
It was beautiful.
Next would be Joffrey. Looks like your party is talking to or thinking at these creatures.
All worried about in this little door that Cabo is blocking.
Did I? I think I accidentally put Joffrey and Kaylee in the same square.
This little medium well right now.
Yeah, you did put me up there by Cabo earlier, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think you're like on the side of the door.
Yeah.
Yeah,
probably
and it's
poke your
only
head
like
in.
one person can fit through the hallway, so I defer until I can do something down the hallway.
I mean, I imagine you can walk into the room, but you probably have to jump over a barricade.
Yeah, he'd have to force his way past
Okay.
everybody else in line.
Should I use athletics?
Yeah, we're all friends here.
Yeah, you can use athletics if you want to get into the room.
It's gotta
Alright.
be the auto pass.
I'm gonna use athletics to try to get into the room by, I don't know,
God bless.
pushing my way.
Okay, yeah.
Otter pass?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Nat 20. 26 total.
See if I can.
I was gonna do like another one of those like Jedi gravity swings that I was doing earlier.
Oh yeah.
Alright, how much did I move there? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25? I got 40 feet of movement, so I don't know. Can I
Jesus.
So,
get between them?
how is it that Jedi just don't
Where do you
fly?
want
Like, or-
Does it enter?
You could get between them if you want to, yeah.
Yeah, let me get right in between them.
Okay. the
Let them
one
flank
that
me. I
Yoda
don't care.
effortlessly
They're goblins.
takes up
They got
an X-wing.
laser
I figured
guns.
carrying your own body weight
Out comes the otter
I was
paw.
really tired after you did that.
I'm gonna go with,
Yeah, I had like a long slide.
let's-
Anybody need something to drink?
I'm gonna go photon mode,
I
so I get that sweet bonus to my
I
attack.
could use a sweet tea.
And I'm going to attack the ugliest one.
Okay. Let's see.
Does a 16 hit an ugly one?
also kind of running into like that.
16, I believe. Yes, a 16 will hit the ugly one.
Okay.
I don't think anyone was happy with that result.
Alright, it's a total of 9 damage.
That's the one
9
with the
damage.
right. You made that not canon.
Yeah, dumb. Like, that was dumb. And everyone agreed it was dumb. I think it was a Star Destroyer who brought down. No.
Do they have any, one of it was, no, 3
That
of
one's
it-
dead.
Oh, you know what's funny?
What?
Star Wars
3 of it was fire, if that is relevant.
No, it doesn't matter for these guys. But yeah, that one's dead.
They
Oh yeah.
had the power of Death Star and they put it in the Star Destroyer.
Oops.
Almost makes the building of Death Star.
Alright, next up is Malik.
Let's see. Well, I
Joffrey
guess-
just ran in, jumped in, and killed one.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, that was our camera. I
Oh,
don't.
Joffrey just went in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
slapped one down.
Yeah, I tried to erase the fog of war, but I got rid of all the lighting effects, but not the fog of war.
Thank you.
I'd have to go into the. I'm gonna move you out just to.
If you log into me, you actually, I have a camera on my...
Dude, why'd you kill it? We were trying to diplomacy.
Because he hasn't hit anything all day.
Pretty much.
Some,
I was like, well, there goes our diplomacy.
some Jedi you turn out to be. Intimidated as.
Me.
Anyway. Can I get in a room with 30 feet of movement?
Let's see. So with 30 feet of movement,
I could use a charm person.
you
so-
can.
Okay.
Let me. Alright,
Alright, so I'm in the room.
so yeah, you'll be there.
Now, this is a goblin room, so imagine there's a bunch of junk in here.
It's not a goblin room.
Yeah, it's a person room that goblins have pushed a bunch of stuff up against the door and were cowering in the back.
So what I'm hearing is that there's bulky things.
Yeah, there's
around.
stuff. There's
Okay.
stuff.
So, yeah. I'm doing it again. I'm throwing more junk.
Okay.
It's Space junk and space goblins seems fitting. Oh, sorry. Yolanda.
That's a nat 20.
All right.
21 to confirm the critical hit.
That'll confirm.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't you were done.
No, but your diplomacy is probably going to end here.
Yeah, I mean, that already happened.
It wasn't working.
So, does this count as a weapon damage roll
You don't know
for a spell that flings junk?
I don't think they had the turn yet.
It's still a spell effect.
Okay. So, total damage is 4 as one of the debris clonks this goblin right on his football-shaped head. Which probably do exist now.
All right. He takes it. He is still there.
Alright, cool. And just yelling and shrieking, top of Malik's lungs and pass.
Okay. It is the remaining goblin's turn. He's going to shrink down even further behind the bed and scream, "Don't kill! Don't kill!" That's his turn. Cabo, it's your turn. The room is crowded. You could get to where you could slash at him through the bed he's hiding behind.
He is begging for his life.
He's begging for his life.
Kill him.
It's just a goblin, kill him. It's like,
Yeah, I'm.
Did
Can
I?
I target
That door
the
should
one
be
who
open.
got that lucky shot off?
No, that one's already dead. He was the. I rolled when Tanner said he targeted the ugly one, and unfortunately, he was the ugly one.
which one's the ugly one?
His name was Taserface.
Was. Now his name is Mud.
Okay, so I guess his buddy.
Okay.
Who is cowering in a corner saying no kill.
Yeah, the one who is in the corner saying "Don't kill, don't kill."
So how does alignment work in this game?
Is there alignment?
Yeah, there's alignment, just like Pathfinder.
Oh, so it doesn't matter. Okay.
Hey,
What is my alignment?
Is he armed? Was that? He was armed.
He had a gun. He shot with it.
Yeah, he had a gun.
Okay, so if he's cowering, I'm gonna. I guess I'll do an intimidate then. Surrender your weapons. And I get up and then I make sure what I breathe, it's slowly fogging up his very existence.
Oh, that's right.
Roll-
Too. You got
Roll your intimidate.
You got
I pretty much I'm doing the whole Velociraptor thing from Jurassic Park.
Alright. What, spitting acid in his face?
Well, no, that's
That's not the Dilophosaurus Velociraptor. It breathes on the door and fogs up.
Oh, okay.
Fun practical
The
effect.
clever girl scene, okay.
well, no. it's
No,
chasing
not that
after
scene.
The kids during the.
I haven't watched Jurassic Park. I need to rewatch Jurassic Park. Is what I'm hearing.
I got a 19 intimidate.
Yeah, you guys are wearing self-contained breathing apparatuses, so you can't smell what he just did in his pants.
I can.
That might have been for the best.
We're
I
wearing
can.
scuba gear?
Hmm?
We're wearing scuba gear?
No, because I did not have the U in that for underwater.
Oh.
Yeah.
Self-contained breathing apparatus, not underwater breathing apparatus.
My bad.
we're such nerds.
I had
Just us,
I had to
Sarah.
take my hazardous materials training required by OSHA for people who are responsible for cleaning up hazardous spills. So lots of distinction on that one because you need your self-contained breathing apparatus if you're dealing with certain types of chemicals,
Sounds
but
like
not underwater because then that would be
Whose
scuba.
turn is it next?
Next would be back up to Tyra's turn.
Sounds like there was a question on that test
Can
that
she
had that.
stabilize the goblin that Joffrey thought it was okay to just
Murder.
murder?
It's just a goblin, man.
Do goblins have rights in the pack worlds? I forget.
Who cares?
Oh my god! Stop.
I think this is Tanner talking.
Stop. Just stop. No. Dude.
Well, I mean, that is a reasonable question, though. Are goblins still considered pests, or there are actually some that
Like,
are kind of like
are they they?
citizenry.
Yeah, are they recognized citizen in the pack world?
There is no like goblin nation that has signed off on the pact. There are some goblins who function normally not in like high society, but in society. But then there's also pests. They like to live in between decks on stations and illegally hitch rides on ships and that sort of thing.
That's not the answer I wanted to hear.
Look, I killed him out of self-defense. All right.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
No, I'm signing off on
Plus
this.
collective,
No.
bro.
I'm signing off on this. Unsubscribe.
I'm going to see how dead the goblin is.
Give me medicine check.
Because some people might want to kill things instead of giving information, but not always. I like that.
Would you like to close on the downed one?
Yeah, those are the one.
Probably needs medical attention immediately because they don't have resolve points.
21.
21. Looks like it is completely at HP. Down -3. Could be stabilized and brought back up.
Oh, okay.
But you'd have to administer treatment pretty soon.
I wouldn't be able to do that on a single turn though, right?
Nope.
Okay.
What's really scary about me stabilizing not out of the woods.
Yeah. So I guess that would be my turn, so I have to move up in there and do my check.
Alright. Next up would be Kaylee's turn. Kaylee, you cannot be seen on the map because of the
The map. Now
the map.
Oh, there it is.
There you
It's
go.
Really,
There we go.
The view is really small now. That.
When I unselected from the last character.
Oh, that's much better. Oh.
There we go.
Much better. Okay.
Lord.
So Kaylee, you're down here, and Scrappy is up there.
I have a med pack. Would that help the goblin or no?
Yeah, you can stabilize the med
Yep.
pack. Yep.
Okay, I'll use a med pack on the goblin.
I think you need to get in there.
He was looking cool.
Oh yeah, I mean it still takes time because I got one too. I just couldn't.
Moves through at least one wall. Well, not if you did it the way I was going.
Eh?
Nope. Not the door. Stay on Kaylee. God.
Close the door. Shh. Open the door. Shh. What is this, invisible ink? It's like,
Where you spend your entire turn just closing and opening doors.
dude, like, pick up body, drag body, put down body, open door. pick up
Kaylee can get inside the door, but that's the best Kaylee can do.
Okay.
Take this ring.
I will have a med pack out.
Yeah, you guys have
and
filled this room.
I will have a med pack out in my hand, and if I can get closer,
This
I
is
will
not social
seize
distancing.
it.
Alright, Joffrey, it's your turn. In this room, there's nothing but names and random health bars on top of each other.
Can I put binders on the live space goblin?
Yes. No problem putting binders on him.
All right.
There is
He's under
no
arrest.
no resistance.
Or is it under duress?
Yes. I think he's under duress.
All right. Is that my? I don't know how much.
It has 2 move actions. If not a move in a standard. To draw binders, attach binders.
And attach binders. Yeah, that's your turn.
Okay.
All right, is anyone going to keep up combat now that one is down and the other has binders on him?
I'm okay with dropping combat. Who goes first, Malik or
Malik would be next.
Malik would be next.
Malik, Space Goblin, Cabo, then top of the round.
I mean, I have healing serum, but you have your healer's kit, med kit out.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna hold off on the. Malik's gonna pull out a healing serum, and he's gonna hold off on it until he sees what Tricia or I keep forgetting your other character's other name.
Tyra.
Tyra.
Thing number 1, thing number 2.
It's the same as Jess's character name.
Cora.
Tira.
Tira. I keep thinking of Cora.
Tira.
Still different though.
Spelled different, but it sounds the same.
Eagle. I just thought of my old character that Tom never pronounced correctly.
As soon as I get a turn back, I will put binders on the other one that you guys are
That's
back.
dead.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. The other one is not going to completely die this round.
I can do first aid on him.
Well, his turn was before yours,
Oh, okay.
but does not completely die this round.
I swear I have
So-
27 on my fists.
Yeah, if that's the end of it, then you guys can have both these guys in binders as you are treating the other one.
She needs to make a medicine check to stabilize me.
Yeah, it's a standard
Yep.
action to do first aid.
Yeah.
Yep, I got a 19. Which is
19?
enough for
Yep.
stabilizing.
Yeah, so that guy's stabilized. The other one, when you put the binders on, is going to be not monsters. Oh, thank God, not monsters.
And in Malik's hand is a labeled potion bottle that says Healing Serum MK1.
Okay, waffling.
I shit you not, that's literally what it's called in the player's handbook.
Yep.
I could put those on my fists and heal them properly.
What monsters have you seen?
Blue skitter thingies.
Ah!
Like him?
Yeah, he's really.
No. Tentacle heads, sharp teeth, bite and claw.
Still him.
Is it like him?
I don't have tendrils. Do I have tendrils?
Is
That's
he talking about
I
the
think
space
you had
dog
11
thing?
drills.
Yes. Are there any other monsters you've seen?
Bark, bark, bark.
Why are you here? This isn't your ship.
Oh, to answer that question first, no, just those monsters. And then, why are you here? Ship was abandoned. We decided, easy to take. Get good stuff.
Did you get any good stuff?
No!
They probably took it all and didn't shoot.
It'll get dead! He points out at the hallway.
So they're goblin scavengers that came in after the fact.
Why don't you take it all?
Why'd you take it off?
Are we able to put a med patch or med thing on the guy that's -3?
I did that.
Okay.
Yeah, she did
So
that.
he's stable.
Stabilized.
How many of you goblins were there? Was it only the 3 that we know of, or were there more of you?
Yeah,
hiding
3 of us.
If I take these binders off, will you shoot us?
No!
Binders are off.
Wait. Would you disarm them first, then take off the binders?
Why?
Make sure they don't. Okay, go ahead. You're good.
It's too late.
Yeah, he'll holster his pistol, and you can see he's got a nasty, junky looking knife on him, too.
Kaylee will describe the coffin thing that we're looking for and ask him if he's seen that.
Yeah. Cargo kind of does a spin around with his fingers. Over there!
Is he pointing towards the one that has a life form in it?
No, pointing towards the one that you guys know is empty now.
Cool.
Okay.
Even better.
So, alright guys.
Yeah,
Well,
we went in that room, and that's when the monsters attacked. And we ran down the hall. Ilgir got tackled in the hallway. We hid in here, barricaded the door. Looks at Cabo. Sorry about shooting. Something burst through the door.
Why did
the
you
one that's-
answer our comms?
how
Monsters?
big are
That
are
looks
goblins
sus.
again?
They're small.
They're small.
Yeah, they're
the
my
same
size.
Yeah, they're his
Exactly.
size.
Okay.
Actually, I think I
Alright,
might be a
can't,
little taller than them.
put him on Scrappy because they're the same size.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
They could book. They're as fast as medium-sized creatures. Being they
Alright.
get around.
So, who's willing to carry the one that's stabilized, and then let's
I'll
head
carry
to.
him. I killed him. I'll carry him.
Is it done?
Oh, no, we've stabilized
He is.
them.
As he points back up the hallway.
We didn't do that.
Well, we can't do anything about him, but we can at least.
His spark has been around with it.
Yeah. Alright, so I say we head to mentioned and looked for what we're looking for.
If you guys are going, are there still monsters?
So far, no.
So far we've killed them all.
One entity remains.
But the door's locked.
I could stay here. Works for me.
I think it would be better if you stayed with us so that we're all together. It's never a good idea to be by yourself.
Okay.
There's safety in numbers.
Joffrey
Despite
says,
Joffrey.
Joffrey says, "Yeah, you should never split the party." While he's walking down the hallway away from everybody, holding the one that he's holding.
Kaylee will follow Joffrey.
Well, let's see how your buddy is doing.
I'll go ahead.
I'm gonna actually spend a reserve point to channel positive energy into the gobbo that's down.
The one that's down?
Yep. That is nice and stabilized. Alright.
He's gonna wake up.
So he's gonna get 5 hit points back as I channel a positive
It's coming.
Hey, I'm sorry I shot you. Sorry I killed you.
Sorry, I killed you. Yeah.
Just relax.
It's like I'm half tempted to punch 4.
You're not dead yet.
Leave with 1.
like, spark has been.
Okay. You're okay, little guy. We're here to help. We gotta pick something up from the cargo, and then we're gonna head back to the Absalom station, and you guys can hitch a ride with us.
There. Now you're not.
Thank you.
Oh, by the way, I'm right in front of them, cracking my nose.
Yeah.
Cabo.
They're hanging out with Thyra and Kaylee as much as they can, trying to avoid the others.
Scoot over.
All right. So we have headed to said cargo bay. Can we open the door to said cargo bay?
Cabo Bay?
Cabo Bay.
Cargo
Is
bay.
that your
They
Again.
move.
2-year-old kid.
Oh, that's my like
Go
hangout
out
part.
last night.
My own.
your own place?
Yeah.
Can I get a discount?
Yeah, sure.
Just to highlight things, I
Is that
will.
the same one?
Can I ask nicely?
I can ask nicely.
Alright, cargo bay, double checking the number. Make sure I get the right description.
We also make it a holy martyr.
There you go.
Alright, so you guys head into the port cargo hold. Just for the map back up. Let me shift a little bit this way. So that's where I've got you guys right now.
Yes, thank you. That's what I wanted.
I will move you a little further to that edge.
Just a little further.
So,
It drifted.
so
It drifted on me.
our position isn't blocked by my giant 5-head, which is bigger than a 4-head.
See, I feel
So
like
Scrappy will
Term
open the
Space
door.
Gauntlet should have already been a Netflix series.
Next Netflix series should involve Sparky because I missed him.
Sparky and
well-
Space Gauntlet.
There you go. And their misadventures.
I just saw the time.
Actually, I forgot they already
4:30.
Yeah, it's 4:30.
they already made a show.
But there are actually 2 entities in this room. Ha 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 ha.
Twist.
Oh, what a twist! There's 2 life forms.
Let's kill him.
Well,
You still got that explosive thing
We-
on you?
What explosive thing?
Jitty, you want to? Are you trying to? End it?
yeah, we're probably gonna have to wrap it up.
Ammo or something?
Betsy and I need to
Yes.
go to finish packing up because we're taking the girls to Disney for their birthdays.
Yay!
So,
This is
So-
the if you
to
old enough
be
to appreciate
continued.
it.
Kinda need to finish getting the laundry and stuff done so we can pack our clothes.
Oh my god, I didn't get your adulting done before we played Starfinder?
Hey, I had a very adulting week, okay?
Put your half your life savings into the
Yeah.
store thing.
Well, who am I to judge? I don't have children, I'm
Hey.
taking a week off, so.
I was, well, okay, on the Disney part, yes, but for the hotel room, we're using my employee rate, so at least
Oh,
we're
there-
She
back.
had to do her adulting to
You
get us
mean
that
like
rate.
the 10% discount for everyone? No.
No, I get like 75% off the
Wow.
hourly rate.
Oh,
Wow,
that's a real discount.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's an actual.
Hyatt,
Employee port.
does a good discount for their
That is a good
employees.
discount.
So to do the standard boilerplate wrap-up stuff,
I didn't get 75% at Hilton. I just got it free.
Hilton
Yeah,
takes
I
care
know.
of their people. it
So-
sounds like.
Pathfinder is
Yeah.
Pathfinder and Starfinder are from Paizo Publishing. We are not affiliated with them in any way. We're using their images and sources from their free community usage. So we are giving them a shout out. Check them out if you're interested in their role playing games. I like most of their products myself. We are using sound from Sirenscape. I will post a ending page that will have the links to all of that. It's been fun. I've liked including it. It adds just a little bit extra to it. Using Foundry Virtual Tabletop. Find them online. One-time purchase for the DM. You can then set up all the maps. They've got dynamic lighting. The new version 9 is going to be coming out soon, and hopefully it stops the random crash bug that appeared in version 8 and hasn't gone away with the 8 updates. But I know that they're changing how some of the things are processed, so that might hopefully resolve that issue. Let's see. I would like to thank Amy at Marching Bandimals because she did the custom character artwork that we have. So since we got the map up, again, we've got names and bars and we're walking in tight corridors, so it's hard to see, and Joffrey's head is cut off by the bar above his head. But she did all the custom artwork that we have for our characters, and they are all great. Anyone else have anything that they'd like to add?
Cough, cough, Ernest.
Hello, some of you may recognize me as Yubaka, Master of the Uncanny Universe, and Knight to the Emerald Gaming Company. Every Friday night we have party games starting approximately 7:30-ish Eastern Standard Time. I'm not saying we're always late, but we're never on time. We do play party games, so check us out on our Twitch channel. Again, it's Emerald Company Gaming. It's either Emerald Company Gaming or Emerald Gaming. I forget which one it is.
Emerald Company Gaming.
Yes, that one. And that's the only other thing I have to plug. But also, did we get a milestone?
What?
I guess not. I guess we did not get a milestone.
Yeah, go ahead and level up. I was going to have you do it when you finish clearing the ship.
Yay!
But go ahead and level up for next time. We'll have to figure out when we play next time. It's going to be a weird December calendar because holidays and whatnot. So we will figure that out. Again, if you see this, have watched all the way to the end to see this, you probably see that there's other videos up. I randomly stream doing other stuff as being a dad and a gamer allows. I've been doing some Genshin Impact. I've done some Satisfactory in the past. I'd like to play both of those more. New Genshin update coming out, and I'm going to be pulling for characters, and I've been saving. So if you want to see me blow a bunch of all my free wishes that I've gotten by being a free-to-play player and get hardly anything in return, well, I'll do that when the new update comes out.
Bunch of 4-star weapons. Hooray! That's what I wanted.
No. If I'm lucky enough to get the 4-star
Oh,
weapons.
God.
Bunch of 3-star weapons. I am to the point I'm going to be guaranteed to get a 5-star, but it's going to be my 50-50 if it's the one on the banner or if it's just a random 5-star.
Right.
So I'm hoping, I want the characters on the new banner. I got up to where I'm guaranteed to get my next character, and then I've been using like the ones I get to try to pull weapons, because I'd really love to get the spear that's out right now, because it's the best spear in the game, but
Gotta love that gambling addiction.
yeah. So, technically I'm not free to play. I did get, I've spent $20 over the past year on this game, so.
It should have got me not a whale. I've
All right.
whaled those games before. It ain't pretty.
Yeah, if anybody does want to donate anything to the channel, I'm more than willing to whale. Was that intentional, or was that just a lucky accident?
Doesn't matter.
All right, thank anybody who sees this. Hope you guys have a lovely time.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanksgiving.
And until next time.